while they're suffering.
Hello.
Hey.
What's up, party people? How are we?
Oh, we're all having a great time today, Joe.
The vibes are good. I like the vibes.
The vibes are good.
They are good. It's summery vibes. Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 106, I want to say. We are in the midst of some pretty big stuff at the moment. About to dive into some cool little story. But we did also leave off on a very cool moment. Now, before we do dive into things, the recap is a point of contention, a point of...
As it always seems to be nowadays, Joe.
It has become a stressful place.
Turmoil.
I don't know if you heard me tomorrow. When you dropped those subs, there was genuinely like a movie moment where I saw you do it and I was like, huh? I looked to my left and he did this. He did this like, there's this. It fucked me, dude.
I know how to,
It fucked me.
Fucking...
It killed me, man.
A little smile.
It was unbelievable timing.
Just stared at him off camera.
Yeah, he just.
Oh yeah, I queued it all up. I was ready.
He waited for me to look and then did this eyebrow raise that just fucking killed me. So I'm not gonna come after us today. That was too funny. That genuinely made me piss myself. We do have. Sorry, is something wrong, Bree? Okay.
No, I'm just
okay.
really happy for you.
It's allergies.
Yeah, it's allergies. So, there is only really one person who gets to decide who reads the recap today. And it's a person that has a day dedicated to them. Technically two. And it's a person that has just returned to their PC. It's a person who's looking kind of confused. But I think she's picking up on it.
A mom?
It's a mom! No,
Is
Shayne. It's Shayne. No,
it's Shayne.
it's you.
Understandable.
Yeah, Doja, you get to pick whoever you like and they'll read the recap. Because it's a Mother's Day's wish.
Wait. Does everybody know what was going on pre this though? Because I feel like this is charged.
Yeah,
the charged element has passed.
Really, honestly, what's best for you is if you don't know what happened, because then you can create an uninformed and therefore more wholesome decision here
that's
than
true.
what you would have if you knew the fucked up shit that did happen. Before.
Yeah,
it's true.
Okay,
it's true.
Well, how about in true selfless mom fashion, I'll read the recap.
That is the most based thing I've ever.
That's very sweet, considering it's one of the longer ones, and you have to scroll pretty far up through the toxicity to find it.
I came back and I was like, why are there 37 messages?
Yeah.
Things were said that none of us really meant. I don't.
Yeah,
think.
no, it was just kind of mutual. It was like one of those smash rooms. All right.
Sure. Okay, ready?
Take it away whenever you want.
Last we left off, we set off for our confrontation with Desire. First, we needed to find a way to prevent his temptations from affecting us, so we went in the direction of the Arakocra village. They had a song capable of preventing it from working. Along the way, we came across Fort Wiltwood, a ruined keep where the Spear of Victory had decided to set up their base. Except the Spear here were all slaughtered. Thousands of bodies littered the exterior and interior. Inside, we learned that their leader, Lightbringer Ivan Zoloth, had left early with a weapon gifted to him from their benefactor, Change, under the guise of beauty. The fort had fallen to the winds of desire, their defenses brought down by a being known as Barazus. We journeyed to the Arakocra village and found them overrun with wrath-infused spear deserters along with Barazus. Refusing Desire, we journeyed inside to deal with them only for Desire to lure a massive sea serpent to the cliff. And after a grueling battle, we slew the beast and all of the spear occupying force.
We'll open today. Thank you for reading that. We'll open today with a little bit of fun, a little bit of good loot rolling. We have a randomized roll again.
Oh shit, loot?
Yes. We didn't do the loot last week.
Exciting way to start.
We because it went so long yesterday, we decided to roll the loot over to today. I believe. Does anyone remember exactly what loot I said? I think I know. I know one of them.
You said one legendary, one
was a
rare.
hat. I remember because we talked about how Desmond was going to get another
I know there
hat.
was a legendary.
Yes, it was a legendary.
We
And
joked he was going to get another hat because he leveled up and got a new item slot.
Oh, right.
But we didn't roll the items. It was a legendary and a rare, I think.
I think you're right. I
All I
definitely put legendary
remember
down.
is Joe said if we killed the serpent, we'd level and we'd get good loot.
Yes.
So
Ah,
I don't know if it was beyond that vagueness.
it was a legendary and a very rare. So, pretty good loot. Let's start off with the very rare. Who would like to roll this? Who hasn't rolled one of these yet?
Not it.
Do you know
It's a bad. I don't want to.
Okay, it's a bad omen. Okay.
I don't want to roll. I feel like I always do really bad on these like loot rolls.
I'll do it then.
All right, Sam. Table 1 or 2?
Table 2.
Table 2. Okay, give me a D1 hundo.
92.
Okay.
Damn.
I don't think the number
92 items,
really
huh?
matters.
Yeah, but it's
But
a
it's
good
cool.
omen.
It's a good omen.
It's a good omen.
I can't imagine the top 100 is bad. You get the Wand of Merriment. This wand, it's a very rare
That's
wand.
bad.
It's a it's an attunement-based slot item.
Wait, guys.
Dumpster trash. Don't even finish reading it.
This wand is made from a sprig of holly and exudes an unmistakable aura of cheer from it. It has 10 holly berries that each contain 1 charge and are used to fuel the wand's properties. When you expend a charge from a berry, it wilts away and disappears. The wand regrows 1d6 plus 4 berries daily at dawn. While you're attuned to the wand, you gain a +2 bonus to charisma checks and saving throws. Spells.
Ooh.
While holding the wand, you can use an action to expend 1 or more of its charges to cast one of the following spells, with a DC of 16. Create food and water for 3 charges, good berry for 1 charge, hideous laughter for 1 charge, and irresistible dance for 6 charges. Dashing through the snow. This is a very Christmas-themed one. While I think the serpent ate Santa. While holding the wand, you can use a bonus action to expend 2 of its charges to take the dash action. When you do, you ignore difficult terrain created by ice or snow. This movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks either. Festive. As an action, you can wave this wand up to 1 gallon of water and expend 1 charge to transform the liquid into a weak but pleasant-tasting alcoholic beverage. If you expend the last charge, it breaks, yada yada, but that rarely ever happens because it's...
How much does it sell for?
I'd have to check my thing. I think like 20k.
My issue with this wand is it's one very good for tech, but also simultaneously it doesn't feel like it's read the room on the vibe of this arc at all in a way that kind of just upsets me. You know what I mean?
No, you're so,
Like,
you're
it's-
so
This is
right
like a
about that.
weird filler episode item.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting like this really cheerful, nice wand, and this is like one of the most depressing shitholes we've
Do you know what we should
ever-
do? At Christmas, we should do a one-shot of how the wand came to be inside the serpent's stomach.
Yes.
I'd love that, actually.
Dude, I can imagine it's such a happy ending as well. As to how,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm just
Take
trying
the
to find
wand
my...
instead of Santa, guys, obviously.
Yeah.
True.
Maybe it was
Yes.
fed it. The very rare items, because they sell for half off 20,000 gold, is what you get for them.
Okay.
So it's 20k gold or everything we just read there.
+2 to all charisma checks and saves for attack is kind of crazy.
It's pretty giga.
Yeah.
You can also
have
allow you to
attunement
change
for it.
the flavor of it if you want. It doesn't have to be a Hollies or anything like that. If you want, if you want.
So the second I touch it, it can can gothic. and
Yeah,
weird.
you can make it gothic. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
A wilting rose.
Oh no,
Yeah.
tainted.
A wilting black rose.
Perfect.
Who would like to roll for the legendary item?
Shayne,
I can't-
That's a
I
that's a
can't-
lot of
That's
pressure.
our
I was just
fucking
gonna say.
artifact guy. Let's
Shayne.
go. Come on,
Shayne.
Shayne.
Do I get
Shayne.
to keep it if I roll it? Okay.
Well, hold on.
No,
I
I
already-
rolled it.
Oops, I rolled one.
Yeah. That made me excited for a second, but it was a lie.
Okay.
It was built on a foundation of lies.
49.
Okay. 49.
Don't laugh.
If
Well,
he it's not because it's a Shayne item.
no,
It's the exact same item we already have. It's gonna be that or something.
it's not, but I'm gonna.
yes.
I mean, just either tell us the reroll right now and don't tell us what it was
Yeah,
going to
I'm
be.
just. I have to read it. One sec. Hold on.
Is this like some unbelievable item that you were like,
No.
oh, I can't let this in my campaign?
No,
like,
no,
this
no,
one's
no.
not happening.
I'm gonna make you
No,
reroll.
That's
everything.
That's good loot, and we're about to get our second okay item.
No. I'm gonna make you reroll. But here's the thing: why? This is a bit too similar to another item upgrade. You're close by. So it kind of feels like it'd be shitty to give you that now. You know what I mean?
You upgraded someone's item, and it's very similar to the item.
Yeah. It feels a bit like it's going to be a bit shitty for the person who goes, what? So let's go at D100 again, Shayne.
All right.
That's
45.
pretty funny.
45. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. I don't think anyone's had this before. Okay. The Guardian's Reliquary. Now, it does... There is an attunement requirement here, which would mean you'd have to do something drastic, but maybe it comes to the worth. Requires attunement by a creature missing an arm. This ornate prosthetic arm is a reliquary set with glass windows, revealing the suspended skeletal hand and arm of a saint devoted to protecting others. The prosthesis attaches to your arm at the elbow or the shoulder, and it can't be removed against your will as long as you're attuned to it. To attune to the item, you must hold it against your arm for an entire attunement period. While attuned to it, you can use an action to remove or reattach it. It's a fully capable part of your body. While it's attached, you gain +3 bonus to all saving throws. As a bonus action, you can touch a creature to transfer this bonus to it. When you do, the bonus remains on that creature instead of you for 1 minute until it dies, or until you use a bonus action to return the bonus to yourself. In addition, it has 10 charges. You can use an action to expend 1 or more of its charges to cast one of the following spells from it. 5 charges for greater restoration, 2 charges for lesser restoration, 1 charge for protection from evil and good, 3 charges for remove curse, 2 charges for warding bond, and it regains all expended charges daily at dawn. Final sacrifice. As an action, you can use the prosthetic to cast either mass heal or true resurrection. When you do, it releases a massive burst of divine light as the bones inside it are destroyed. The prosthetic then loses all its properties, but it can still be used as a magical prosthetic that functions as a fully capable part of your body and no longer requires attunement.
Huh.
So it's actually a pretty insane item, but it does require one less arm.
I was also going to say, I was probably going to get rid of my wings soon because I don't necessarily need it anymore at this point in the game. It might be good. It would save me a lot of resources being able to use restoration using that instead of my own shit. It still uses like reagents for the resources, right? Like components and stuff for those spells. Does it say?
Wait, are you going to chop your arm off? I had to walk away.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Is it worth it to chop your arm off?
It's a really strong. Well, it's like a perfect prosthetic that will never ever stop working. You know, it's like a
right.
Does it use reagents? It doesn't necessarily say it does, but then it would be very strong if it didn't. But then again, would it really be that strong?
It is legendary.
It's no reagents. It's just great restoration that requires it, right? And the true resurrection takes away the magic. And we can also play it like this if you'd like. We can add on a little curse to it, which is not really a damning curse. More so, if you were to wrap this around your normal arm, it would replace it, kind of thing. Instead of cutting off your own arm,
my arm would be gone because this thing would just kind of take the
envelop
spot,
over. Yeah, something like that. So you don't have to be like, oh, hey, a legendary. You know?
I like that idea. That part's hard to figure out.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a hollow prosthetic and it will go on your actual arm.
Yeah, because like above board,
I don't know.
The flight stuff is good. It's hard to use in combat.
Because this is the second one we have. The other one we have is a fucking mechanical eyeball that requires you to remove an eye as well.
That's true.
We're still holding that one as well. That's really good.
The arm I would be down to use because I could make space by getting rid of the wings, which I don't think, as I think they're kind of going to start falling off as we all get way more movement options to begin with, and simultaneously I have feet that lets me, like, I basically have also spider climb if I want from my camp bruise forever as well, permanently. So I have enough mobility without wings, so I can unattune wings for that.
I don't know if can any of us learn regenerate, because you could use that to just get your limb back afterwards too, if we could figure out.
I think it's a druid only, but maybe not. Maybe there's I think
bard,
bards.
cleric, druid, and a cultist.
Oh, okay. Bard can then. Technically.
The fuck is
what? I'm so sorry.
You can learn regenerate and regrows them if you wanted to.
If I wanted to. Nah, I don't feel like it.
There's other spells that you might prefer at 7th level.
It was a big spell, yeah. This I'm just giving you the pictures and stuff for them now. These are both from the Griffin Saddlebag. Okay, let's see here. So the Wand of Merriment looks like this for you guys. I'll show chat as well. 2-6. There's the Wand of Merriment. Very festive, but of course you can change the flavor. And then here is the cool arm.
Yeah, also the saving throws is really good for me
Oh,
because
it's
insane.
I'm not gonna get like zoned out in any bad. Because like what happened with the fucking me getting warped into another dimension and gone forever was pretty scary.
Extremely strong item.
Yeah, and I can give it to other people.
That's true. Giving it to other people's big. So there's your items. You'd be able to find those kind of lurking in the depths of the kind of like serpent's open mouth, like glimmering in the teeth, like stuck between there, almost like it needed flossing out, and you rip them out of there. Meanwhile, you would notice around the campsite as the Arakokra of the Skywind clans start to kind of come back into their town, seeing the creatures dead, looking around at some of the demolished buildings, a lot of the dead on the ground, and start kind of emerging from their hiding spots. Meanwhile, Brazos is kind of stood on top of one of the only functional buildings still there, looking down at everyone, looming out, kind of like making a kind of a measure of all of you before deciding what to do next. It's up to you guys what you want to do.
So in the time that we've been like yanking stuff out of this thing's teeth and you know, hopefully helping with the dead, he's just chilled. He's just staying there.
Yeah, it's he's kind of curious. Like there's an element to him that you can kind of take without even an insight check that he's not really comfortable with waiting, but he's also very aware of how outnumbered he is by you all.
Just so you're aware, that beast was here for you, not us.
You said the Brazos, I assume, not the Cocker. He goes,
Yeah.
He kind of takes flight, flies down to you, and looks at you and goes, "And you are here for me, I presume."
No, actually, we're here for them.
Yeah, we're really not concerned about you at all.
Could care less.
He's staring at you, Morgan. Really?
Well, you're probably on my list, I'd assume.
You have a list. Of course you have a list.
That's not important. Not right now.
Very well. Well, if we're not immediately enemies, then no reason to run.
Joe.
Mm-hmm.
This guy doesn't have anything to do with the weapon that we're also tracking, right? Just to
No, that was
he's nothing to do with it. Okay.
That was Ivan Zoloth. You'd read that he's like the leader of this portion of the spear, and he.
I just couldn't remember where they got the weapon from. If it was given, like,
it was given by the benefactor.
It was like delivered, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it came from Crownheart, and we believe that he has just beelined for Desire.
Yeah.
The Arakok was still kind of like clearing. Yeah.
Morgan doesn't even know what this fucking guy looks like. Just to clarify. Like, I am,
yeah, that's fair.
I would know.
Brazos, the devil?
Yeah. I don't know. He's a devil.
Well, you would, because he was described to us.
Well, he was a Cambion, right? Which they can be really anything.
He's for the others quite broad, probably closer to like 7-8 feet. Armored kind of chests, plants built into his skin, like almost infused in there, this armor. His skin is a shade of pink. It's like a deep pink. And his wings unfurl like that as well. He's got kind of a soft whitish beard coming in, showing some depiction of age. especially for a Cambion. Like a comely older man is kind of what he looks like, and he has turning kind of almost goat-like horns that kind of come down, and he looks across all of you and says, "Well, before they come over here and demand my execution, what are you here for?"
Do we want to go?
That's the question, isn't it?
Carlisle's leaving that to Morgaine on this one.
I suppose after Morgaine hears the description of him, she would say, "You're the half-angel king, correct?"
I was known as such for a time.
Well, I'm not sure we can trust you with such sensitive information. In that case,
I understand.
but we seek to stop the song.
The song,
Yes,
the one here in the town.
the one in the woods.
Ah. You wish to, how do I put it, hunt desire. A folly task.
She'll let that hang in the air, not respond.
He would fold his arms kind of across you all. He unfolds his wings, you can see, and then brings them back in and tucks them in. You can see he's still got like damage across one of them. He goes, Well, I hope you brought something from one of the Sun Children. You wouldn't stand a chance against desire otherwise.
What do you mean? You hope we brought something?
Oh, I don't know how you're going to face off against it. Even my father struggled.
How did we learn that death was his fault? I'm trying to remember from last session or last session.
I think Desire told us.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Mhm.
Okay.
Desire was like, that fucking guy, son of death,
Yeah.
who I hate. Looks at the
Mhm.
camera.
My enemy. Yes.
Were you sent here? Why are you in this wood?
I'm searching for my father's vault. Or one of the ones he looked over. You likely don't know what that is, but it is a containment. For creatures greater than thou. They are creatures such as desire, and their ilk.
And you thought he might be here.
I know my father is here. I can feel his presence. But he is in the woods searching for desire. My journey takes me a little further northwest of that, to where the vault was destroyed.
If you know he's here, why wouldn't you keep searching?
For my father? Because he is barely there anymore. The creature that walks these woods is closer to death than it ever was my father. When I was young, when I was born, my father was more the mortal than the creature occupying his body. As time went on, he changed. The creature inside consumed him. Now it is merely death that wanders, and I don't see a kinship with it.
Why do you seek his vault?
A good question. I was there before. I was part of the team that was set aside to find defenses for it. When it collapsed, when desire broke out nightmares from it, my father went inside, and something changed him. Something within that vault changed him, so that when he came out, I saw only death, no longer my father. I want to know what. I want to use whatever it was. Whatever things I can find in there to try and stop all of them.
And if it changes you, do you have a plan?
No. But I've already experienced the worst. He kind of glimmers over towards you, Morgan. And back. Death hardly scares me. Change hardly scares me now. You are all hunting a creature of great power. I've never been face to face with one of these beings properly. I saw some element of it when Nightmare was trapped inside the Vault of Death. But whatever it is that occupies these woods, whatever power desire has gained, it is slowly breaking free. I presume desire was here decades ago when I led my armies from that fort. But the wind didn't exist. It has grown in power. It has grown impatient. If you are hunting it, you have a very large task ahead of you. One that I do not envy.
If you were going to kill it, what would you do?
I don't know. My father is not truly death, but instead tranquility. He was given the mantle to take up both mantles. My father did not kill these creatures. My father did not destroy them. He captured them and placed them in these vaults. I don't even know if they can be killed, or any more if they can. But if there was a place to find out where, potentially it could be the vault of my father, though it is much further. Perhaps if you have luck with this one, you'll find more answers there. He looks again to you, Morgan. Where did you get that mask?
Which vault was it? Just say that. She's not saying to you guys. She's saying it quietly to her group.
I love the idea of letting him just be like, you guys don't know what vaults are, but blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Anything about anything.
I'm assuming he's still like a ways away, right?
I think he's next to us.
No, he's next to you
flew
guys
us.
talking, yeah.
Oh.
That's pretty funny, though.
Love it.
Yeah, it's pretty aura. Like you've been to several.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll say it. Which vault was it?
Oh, that was a while ago.
Was that Shadow above board? I think.
The vaults are named after the sun.
Oh, sorry. The one that
Tranquility, right?
the first one
it was
we
Vault
went
of
to, then,
Strife.
right?
Vault of Strife.
Oh,
Strife.
Strife, I think.
Is the creature called Silas still in there? He is a creature of dreams, a fae.
The answer is yes to
Not
that, I
him.
believe. We didn't
You
I
didn't
think
frame.
we left.
dispatch him.
Good. Then I imagine you already know of the warning with that mask.
Do we?
I feel the presence of another when I use it, yes.
A Reaper. It used to be the guardian of the Vault of Death. When my father came out of it, he handed me that mask. The creature inside is dangerous. It is contained within there. It looks to escape. Be cautious with it. When we left it in that vault, we meant it to not see the light of day again. You're far more in the know than I thought you were. Very well. If we have no further business before the Alexandria discover me here, I should fly.
There are many things seeing the light of day again recently. Perhaps they should make better use of it.
Tell me, Dread Warden. Do you disagree with my methods, then?
I do, yes.
I understand. To tell you the truth, I would have killed every single Luxian supporter in the capital if I ever made it there. I would have wiped their religion from the face of this world. I would have shown these sun children, these cultists of the three, exactly what gods they worship.
Tack is gonna, or Tack V is gonna look to Tack. And just under her breath say, Do you think he knows anything about change?
Where was the what town was it that Beauty's vault was in?
It was in Marigold, capital.
Yeah.
We went to a vault in Marigold. Do you know of it?
I know the location of the vaults, yes. The one of Beauty. A quiet member of the Sun Children, doesn't get involved in much else.
Right. I was curious if you knew anything else about them.
About the vaults? I know
About...
little.
Can I insight check if they're leaving out details there? I had my sheet open and then it closed itself.
That's okay.
25.
He's definitely holding back some information.
I'll kind of nudge Tack.
Seems like we might have some similar goals. You sure there's nothing else that you can tell us?
Roll a persuasion check. I'll give you advantage, considering the insight check was successful.
Sorry, my sheet wasn't open. One
That's
second.
okay. That's okay.
A 32.
I know that when I was younger, my father and I traveled the land trying to secure 3 vaults: the Vault of Death, the Vault of Tranquility, and the Vault of Strife. We helped find the creature Mercy that guards the Vault of Tranquility, and Decay is kept in there to this day. I don't believe it is unsuccessful. The Vault of Death contained nightmares, and that Reaper was the Guardian, along with other traps and tricks, but it was well guarded. And then the Vault of Strife, when we journeyed there was already this creature, a pursuer, that was a Guardian there. My father imbued it with more magic so that it would not die. I know that when we traveled around trying to find the Predux gods to do this, we converted them to the Luxian way, the thing inside my father that would change him. Every day that passed, I could see him deter from his goals. He became less and less mortal. He was invoked with a massive amount of power, but this creature inside beloved the worship it received. We had to convert these creatures, sometimes fight them. I was a support to him, more so than anything else. My powers middling in comparison. Desire was broken free when the land shattered before my birth. We did not know where it was. It hid, and when I asked my father, he believed that it was scared to reveal itself. You see, the original Desire, along with nightmares, defeated the original Death. It whittled their mind down, knowing that it could not beat it in a straight fight. Whittled their mind and destroyed them, mentally before physically. But my father represented peace, tranquility. He was not eager to lose against Desire. We thought everything was right, simple, easy even. These creatures would be contained forever. It was a freak accident that the Vault of Vitality collapsed into the sea. And then Desire attacked the Vault of Death, along with Corsilas, a servant of nightmares. Its vault was destroyed. When my father went in, he came out changed. It worried me to journey alongside him. He was different. He was hunting, but the strange thing was, when I departed from him, I thought he would hunt Desire. This was a long time passing, hundreds of years ago. But in all of that time, he never hunted Desire. He was somewhere else, and I don't know where he went. It's only now that he hunts him. Or did we lose someone?
Lost Dodger.
Oh. It's okay. It's okay. What did you hear up to? Don't you get I feel bad because you were the one asking the question.
I heard up to, he's only just now.
You're hunting Desire. He goes, he's only now just hunting Desire. Which means he was doing something else for all of those centuries that passed. I'm hoping that whatever I find in that vault could be some answer to that. After my father and I left and departed ways, after I started to see that this war between these two sides was all consuming, and the only victims were those who left between. The world that I was born into was one of prospect. Before these nations rose and defeated all of these creatures, I learned of stories from these Predux gods, of wonder. Towns of, yes, war existed, but it was a land of wonder undisturbed by the masses beyond. But it is their war that has intervened with everything. I sought to do what my father wouldn't. I'd kill both sides. I rose an army. I attacked hour till dusk. I tried to win over the land without light, as they call it. And when I journeyed south, many of them did not come with me. And my own zealotry against the zealots was folly. And it was House Orkra, the House of Beauty. It was the one that funded and defeated my army, threw me in shackles and served me as if a dinner to the creature that lies below that dread vault. I am unsure of how to win this war. and I'm unsure if my methods are correct, but I do know this. My father is near. If it defeats desire, I don't know what it turns on next. I need to know a way to stop all of them. And in truth, I would see civilization fall. I yearn for the days of past to return, before these great nations rose, when villages thrived under the leadership of very small beings. If you seek desire, I don't know how you defeat them. But I do know that their arrogance is often their undoing. The only thing that they are concerned with is each other. I doubt I deserve forgiveness. I don't seek it. But if we are on the same side, then if I find anything, I will send it your way. I saw what you did to that creature. I've seen Predux gods fight far, far worse. Perhaps you do stand a chance.
How are you unaffected by the song?
By the winds of desire, I am not unaffected. Though my wrath, my pride, my lust, my desires in total are focused and thrived around one thing. Answers and the death of my enemies. It is not necessary that it doesn't affect me. I am stalwart of mind. But I'm pretty devoted to my cause. That's why I hid here. I wouldn't have hidden here if it wasn't for their song. The song of these Aarakocra has protected this town. I was going to work out what I do next. How I get past desire. How I get past my father. How I head northwest.
We heard, being as you brought them up, the House Ulcra has a weapon. A powerful weapon.
Interesting.
Was something ever taken from you? Something that they might have?
Taken from me? I had no weapon. But if they have a weapon, there are powerful artifacts. Ones that
could kill something like desire?
Were wielded by the Sun Children. The war between the Sun Children and the Children of the Three, several of them died. They had to die from something. Perhaps.
Tech will look to Morgaine.
Yes?
I've asked my questions.
Well, we are both quite far from the vault. So how about I didn't see you and you didn't see me? And you try not to commit any more atrocities.
Agreed. I don't have much say in the matter. I don't know if these creatures can be killed. In truth, it is firmly believed that even the ones that died didn't die entirely, that their essence still remains in some way. But they can be injured. At the very least, they can be injured. Perhaps sending them back another 1,000 years might deter them long enough for someone else to find a solution. If you ever need to.
You said you're going northwest.
My father's vault is in the Shadowlight Desert. It is a damnable place on the far reaches of this land.
If we meet you later, and you don't seem yourself,
drive a sword through my heart.
I have a quick question. Sorry, I'm just referring
Yes.
back to really like episode 12 lore notes. I think I could be totally off base. I think we might know what his dad, Death, was doing the past couple hundred of years. But I could be totally off base. Sorry, there's a screaming child in the room next to me.
Yeah.
It's one of the survivors who got eaten in half.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the sounds of the
Off-base, though.
sounds of the Dreadvault, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know timeline wise. We just know. If I read more, I might get clarification. But I wrote that Death was sent to battle Anguish, which is one of the 3. I guess I don't know timeline wise when that was, because I think we learned that from the vault, and obviously with the vault, I don't know if we knew when that was, but it could be in the past couple of hundred. I don't know.
But we also
Bree
learned
have been dead a long time,
death is
though.
tranquility, right? They're the same.
Yeah.
And so it's also
Yes.
possible that people just were like, "Where's Death gone?" and then just didn't realize that they were the same.
Well, it seems like from what our new Fred was saying is that when his dad emerged from this fallen vault up here, that's when he changed a lot, right? And then for the past couple hundreds of years, he doesn't know what he's been doing, and now he's seeking out desire.
right. We can always, I assume, sending him if
Yeah.
we want to ask him a follow-up thing after we've thought about it a bit.
It's true.
Death being
Be like,
sent to battle.
"Hey, buddy,
Anguish
I
might
know."
even- Yeah, exactly. That might predate, like, that might be like during the battle between them, but I don't have a timeline for this, unfortunately. So I was just like,
He kind of looks across all of you and goes, though I was not the one to take the Arakocra into servitude, I doubt they're going to see it any other way, with me being the survivor of this entire group. So before they recognize me being here, I'm going to leave whilst Desire is distracted by their defeat.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
If you do decide to whet your curiosity, having others to go to that vault might be, well, a little smarter than going in alone.
There's another group of wardens nearby. Just be careful.
Of course there is. Well, thank you for your mercy. He walks straight to the edge of the cliff where the water was and unfolds his wings and flies down that way and around.
Well, let's see if they're okay.
Yeah, Carlisle's going to want to head over to the Arakocras and start checking on them. She probably would have been doing that for the most part during this, like, medically.
Yeah. You can definitely check that some of them have definitely been wounded, punched, hit, a couple of cuts here and there if any of them resisted. You can definitely see the occupiers were pretty brutal with some of them, but others kind of got away with not receiving much. A lot of them are checking on any of their dead, along with kind of clearing up and like looking into some of the damaged buildings. A lot of them survived, considering you managed to get most of them out there. During which you'd see one of them wanders over towards you. You can see this kind of a colourful feathered Anacock who kind of walks straight towards you, Carlo, as you're helping the injured, and to your group in general, and says, you are the ones who came in and saved us.
Yeah, that'd be us.
It is well appreciated. We are at your debt.
Well, that's awfully convenient because we do need some help. We're not necessarily out here sightseeing.
Understandable. Whatever my people can do for you, we would like to offer our aid.
The song you used to push back the wind, we need a way that we can take it with us and bring it deeper into the Wiltwood.
Our song.
We're trying to stop desire.
You seek to stop the creature.
Yeah.
Then it is something we could teach you. It is the voice of the seas, the Skywind song. We follow the great rock. Its song has carried from here to the other continents across this world. To teach you it is forbidden. But if you are to use it, then it can be done. If you are wishing to find a means to carry it, then you'd have to speak to our blacksmith, who you saved, Veshindra.
He kind of points over towards the forge area where you can see they're kind of clearing up some of the destroyed rubble around.
Perhaps if you can tinker anything yourselves, you can make something with it, but the song itself is something which is infused into you. If we teach you this, we ask you only this. Our song is not to be taught to any other. It is not to be sung except by the sea or in the time of your need. It is an honor to learn the song. It is a privilege gifted only by the voice of the seas itself.
Of course, absolutely.
Very well. Then come with me.
And you see him kind of journey down towards the edge. He's got very kind of like clear mind despite the kind of chaos. You can see other Arakoku who are mourning their dead, helping kind of lift and carry any of them as well. But he kind of focuses straight onto it and walks down to the edge of the cliff. You see there's definitely a nervous edge to him when he kind of peers over looking for the creature that died, just in case, but then kind of looms up and looks up.
The song is one that we sing to the wind, and it sings back to us. Once you have learned it, you will not forget it.
And then he whistles this soft tune into the sky. The wind kind of takes it with it, but it's not the wind of desire. It's this kind of gushing, almost like sea wind that flies it around. And you can feel like the water itself vibrates outwards, like he's calling for something. And then he waits. And not too far off, as it was called, the rock, the voice of the seas, lets out this kind of soft song that ripples the water, crashes waves against the cliff. And you hear this kind of soft, almost bird song that kind of merges. It's almost like it blows like wind. It's almost like soft tones that kind of go up and down, up and down. But it's this kind of very soft melody. And it orchestrates in your mind, flowing back and forth. It's almost this kind of like, it's one of those songs that just gets trapped in your head and you can't help but kind of whistle along to it, forming itself there. Mechanically, the Song of Skywind because you save them, you gain access to it. You have some possibilities here. The song requires concentration to sing. You would be using your vocal components to concentrate on it whilst you're kind of whistling it. If you have been concentrating on the song for 8 hours in a day, you will be protected whilst you rest as well. Because the blacksmith is alive, and because obviously there's tinkers among you, you could probably create items to propel the song. This will probably be closer to... We'll do a roll off this, and the closer to 100, the more sophisticated the item would be. So closer to 1, it would be quite cumbersome, maybe take up 2 hands to hold. One-handed at a certain point, an aura. At the top end, maybe a necklace that kind of emits the song in a large aura. That sort of thing. So it's kind of down to you guys crafting it into a song, into an item.
Okay.
Well, thank you for showing us that.
He nods his head. Thank you for freeing our people. We do not experience war here. You have saved them.
Well, as far as all those folk that came in here and hurt you all like this, I don't think you're going to be seeing any more of them.
That is good to hear. Though we wish their souls passed freely to the other side.
I'll kind of look over at Desmond. Desmond, maybe we should take a look over with the blacksmith and see what we can do with this.
Yeah, I wanted to take a look at one and maybe to work on it. Make a few more even if we need to.
Yeah. Take a quick hour, everyone. Go from there.
Okay. The blacksmith, you can see she's working over by... She's quite a broad Aarakocra, but she's working over near the forge and kind of like molding up some of these items that she was kind of previously doing, weapons, and she kind of like is melting down the metal. She was obviously forced to make weapons for this group, and is melding down their metal and kind of like transferring it already, using the bellows to kind of almost heat it up. She looks as you come across and goes,
Ah, you're the ones who helped us. What can I do for you?
We're looking to see if there's a way that we can turn the song that keeps the desire winds from messing with your head, carry it with us mobily. Without as much focus as singing it.
Interesting. I haven't done this myself. I've, of course, made the ones for different people that I cannot say. But those were less than mobile, much larger. I've never worked with anything small to contain the song. Usually the way that they work is they absorb the song themselves. It was a mushroom. It was a living being that would learn the song itself and repeat it. We could probably find it on a minor scale. I could help design something, but I've never really designed something like that. Never needed to.
Well, good news is we have a professional tinker here, and Desmond. Carl, nudge Desmond.
Well, what did you have in mind? How would you like to create this?
Oh, this song itself, is it long? Is it a looping sort of thing?
It is looping sound. It is 5 notes in total.
Okay. Give me a second. Let me read something.
okay.
So the spell Magic Mouth, it says it delivers the message in the same voice and same volume spoken into it. Could that also be used for music?
Yeah.
Because it lasts forever until I dispel it. We could put it on something. Is what I'm thinking. As long as it's not 25 words or notes, I'm guessing will be the equivalent.
I think the main thought with that then is we want to make something that can't be dispelled if possible. If there's something we can do to secure it from from someone just casting a low level spell to disable the effect there.
And also, it's quite a soft song, so the better the item, the bigger the radius as well.
Because I wouldn't be able to make it louder.
Yeah, so you can make an item that amplifies it as well. But at the very least, you can infuse something with Magic Mouth. Just at the lower end of the rolls, it wouldn't be as powerful. It would be basically dispellable and probably a short radius.
That's only a 2nd level spell.
But if you want to attempt something with that, you definitely can.
I mean, that's the best shot with magic I got. Do speakers and recordings exist at all?
Not
in the sense with technology?
Not in technology sense, but in magical sense, sure. You can. Thaumaturgy allows you to amplify your voice, so the existence of that magic is there.
Oh, that would have been a good mix. I guess we would need a long rest. I do have to pick another cantrip because of our level up. I don't have it yet though, but I could. That might be interesting.
We can definitely discuss a long rest. I think we don't want to do that in character.
Yeah. Well, there's something we might be able to come up with to record the sound, make it louder. I don't know about the spelling part. That might be tricky. How long do we have here? Are we limited in the time we could spend here?
Well, if we want to catch that weapon before it's used incorrectly or lost, and then we lose that tool, probably don't have a lot of time. But on the other hand, if we rush out when we're already all a little beat up, well, it's not going to be much good if we die.
I think we need to be at our best, or as close to.
Yeah.
I guess take a rest here and collect ourselves, and then big day tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, I'm okay with that.
The blacksmith would say to you, yeah, feel free to find a place and excuse our people if they're not very sociable. We don't meet many outsiders. I imagine they are more scared of you than anything else. You can happily find a place to take a long rest, though.
I think more game will want to spend some time helping them.
Yeah.
So it's not like freak them out.
There's definitely a nervous energy there. But they saw you fight. They saw you guys come in. They just don't recognize you as kind of like a part of them. But there's a kind of a nervous element of they back away from you and then slowly kind of like trust and help you. What you're doing with it, they kind of hand you things eventually. There's not really any communication. It's all just physical kind of trust. Most of them don't speak any common tongue. You can see it's the only ones who kind of have any activity outside of the tribe that do. So a couple of those would say thank you, or that's the kind of the majority, or they just kind of bow their heads to you, or unfold their wings and kind of bow them as well. It's kind of a sign of respect. But there's definitely, by the end of that kind of period of helping them for a couple of hours, you'd definitely be able to have some form of at least trust from them.
I think during that, like the rest time, I think Carlisle would go up to Desmond if it looked like he had a little bit of downtime.
Desmond, can you walk me through this thing? And he will pull out the prosthetic, the arm.
You planning to put that on?
Well, I mean, it's even isolated from all the other things. We need all the help we can get, and the last thing it can do is bring someone back to life a lot easier than I can do it. If I were to, I wouldn't have to amputate my arm, would I?
I mean, the way it's built right now, it looks like you might have to. Let me read. Does the item say it has to be?
Does it say it has to be?
The flavored Joe.
Oh, yeah, we flavored it to say that it would basically consume his arm, essentially, by putting it on, but it won't be like a imagine almost like an
it would
Iron Man
essentially
wrapping.
integrate itself into his arm. We don't have to.
Yeah,
cut it off.
Carlisle's here for professional advice on whether or not, like, what exactly this process is, because it's a weird little, like, extra asterisk on this item.
Yeah, hold on. I'm just gonna make a roll real quick to see how well I might discern that. Yeah, I figure. I mean, looking at this, luckily it doesn't look like you'll have to cut your arm off and attach it to nerves or nothing. If you hold it on for an extended amount of time, it would sort of integrate itself into your arm. It would become your arm, is a better way of putting it.
Well, it worked just
You wouldn't
as
have
fine
your
as
old
my
arm, but
mom.
yeah, better even. Oh, that's my puppy. Biscuit down.
Dude.
All right. Want to give me a hand here?
Yeah, I could help out.
Carlisle's going to take his cloak off, the one that was giving him flight.
Okay.
You know, honestly, I don't know if you got space for one of these, but I think I might be done flying for a while.
Oh, with the wings?
I don't think I got the mental fortitude to handle this many magic items. It starts to rattle my brain after a little bit, and I think this one's going to be a lot.
I feel like I might be able to handle one more, so I'll see if it would fit my repertoire.
Yeah, Carlisle traded over.
Mm-hmm.
Now, with this arm, it says it needs to be attached during the entire attunement period. How is that the rest itself? How long is the attunement period for
10 minutes?
an item? Okay, so it's not.
I believe so.
Okay,
most
that's
is an
easy.
hour, but I think 10 minutes. 10 minutes works fine.
All right, you might want to be comfy. Don't raise your arm too high. You don't want the blood leaving.
I will
and
get
whatnot.
comfy. Is there pain that's going to come along with this as it takes away my arm or anything like that, Desmond? In your
Oh, that's the
professional
fun
opinion?
part. I got no idea.
I think Carlisle's enjoying this dynamic of not being the, like, intelligent, like, medical guy in the room. This is something totally out of his hands this time.
Yeah, can I just, instead of just holding it against him in flavor, sort of work on it to sort of integrate it onto his arm?
Yeah,
during
that
these
works.
10
Yeah,
minutes?
that's cool. I like the idea that, you know, the formerly mechanical one is, like, quite proficient with this. This almost seems like a very similar design to what you had, Desmond, like an advanced form of the mechanics, because it's very liquid-based on the inside. But yeah, you could spend the 10 minutes working it around his arm, attaching it to all the right spots. It kind of puts in this kind of almost like anesthesia into the arm as well, numbed it all. So your arm kind of feels very numb for a little while, and then the feeling starts coming back by the end of the 10 minutes. You can strangely wiggle the fingers, and you feel like your arm is kind of becoming like almost integrated. I imagine your blood would fill up in the liquid inside and merge with it, and then it kind of fades back into like a blue. It's not pretty to
It
look
is
at.
a little unsettling. A little bit.
All right, I mean, do you feel it? Would you feel this arm?
Yeah, good question. I would say there's come some phantom sense there, but you don't
I
really.
assume that because it's stated as a magical prosthetic.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
I assume that as a one-to-one, this feels like a arm in whatever way that your body wants it to feel like an arm.
Your bone integrates with the one in there. It kind of like your body, you can feel every kind of portion of it. I imagine, though, you could probably also... it's almost like you can input the pain and take it away as well. Like you can make it feel mechanical, or you can make it feel like your arm. You can almost like convince your mind to not kind of take it in. But yeah, there's a phantom feeling there for sure.
Ooh. I mean, I can certainly feel it.
I mean, that's good. You'll know if you're using it wrong or if it gets hit and damaged. Worst part about a mechanical body is if it gets hit and you're messing it up, you don't always know.
Yeah. Yeah, I was a little worried about that, but this is pretty nice. We're sure it's not cursed or anything, right?
Oh, I should have taken a closer look, shouldn't I?
He's
No,
already
you're fine.
attuned to it.
You put it on the wrong
Well,
arm.
we need all the help we can get.
All right, I should rest now. I should look at all of our items, see what I fancy using.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Get some rest.
I need an actual list of what items are available. I'm gonna be real.
It's all in there, man. Just fucking start shopping.
Yeah.
Are you guys happy for me to take the Wand of Merriment?
Yeah, no one else.
have that.
No, that's definitely
For
all
sure.
you.
Cool. I will take that then. And I will unattune from Underhill's Piccolo.
Okay, yeah, that's an old throwback. Yeah, nice.
Also, if anyone did want Ring of the Nocturnal Mother, I'm attuned to it, but 2 of the 3 things it does, I already have. It's my kit, so it's.
I don't think that's on my list of things I want ever. Not the item's fault.
All damage you deal with spells is converted into psychic damage. You can cast any psychic damage spell without vocal or somatic components. You can dominate person without spell requirements.
The level 8 version too.
Yeah, level 8, dominate person. And you can't be scryed upon in any way, and you become immune to charm and possession.
Oh.
Immune to charm is good in this campaign.
Yeah, it's been happening a lot, huh?
Yeah, charms is rough.
But if no one has a slot, I'll just hold on to it for now.
I am
whatever.
slotless, man, and honestly,
I just have to. I gotta sift through every item available, but that's sounding delicious.
Anyone but you,
beyond
man.
getting
You've
more
got
attunement
enough.
slots, I'm toast, man. I got nothing left.
We gotta find baggy babies.
It's true.
Get more slots.
They're not coming to us, all right. We can't make them show up. They showed up that
Joe-
one time.
They
It was
also-
so bad.
Look,
They also don't
Joe
give you more
has
slots.
given us little thingies. What?
They don't give you more slots. It was the original dude that you helped before they started spawning.
Yeah.
They gave him slots, yeah.
Sift
You guys
thread.
probably won't get
Wait,
more
what
slots.
do they give us?
Just random
They
loot
just give
rolls.
us items.
Yeah, they give you a bunch of loot.
No, never mind.
Yeah, you guys probably aren't getting more achievement slots.
Yeah,
'cause that's
I'm just in a
spoilers.
spot where I now have what I would argue is, well, I have an attunement slot that now is permanently locked to this thing because I can never remove it, which is good. I have my
It's a
boots
really
of
good
speed, which are
item.
unreplaceable. There's not a single chance those get replaced unless I get something just objectively better. And then everyone in Marshall has a weapon, so I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm a
You,
closed book
know what
on
we do
magic
have,
items.
Shane, that has just been sitting there the whole time is Lazar's magic eye.
Sam loves the eye.
Yeah.
He's
You
been waiting
really
for
wanna
someone to
give
use
the
it.
eye
It's,
away.
it's really fucking strong, man. It's just an eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's hard
see
to.
something.
We could do it in the same way. It integrates and replaces the eye, but it would replace the eye.
No, you got to scoop that shit out, dude.
Ice cream scooper. You guys do level up during your long rest. So now do all of the stuff with your health, etc. All the features that you get active at level 14 now become active.
Yes.
Very cool.
And you are in. You'd wake up kind of surrounded by. They've cleaned up a lot overnight, and by the kind of like early afternoon of where it gets to, you would see that it is decently. It's almost kind of like a lot less signs of the day before's battle and problems. The dead are moved and burned. You see, they kind of move quite quickly. They have this kind of element of like mourning by distracting yourself almost, and they kind of leave food outside of wherever you're staying as well. It's various kind of fruits and whatnot, a lot of seeds as well, and fish that they've kind of caught that they serve on kind of little platters outside. But no one really wants to come and give it to you. They're a little bit still nervous around you, so they leave it on kind of a little platter for you all to wake up to.
Oh, thank you. Carl just kind of.
The one that you kind of shout to kind of scurries away, flies away from you when it sees you.
Okay.
Carl, I can see your arm.
Oh yeah, I figured we might need this, so didn't actually have to cut the other one off, which was nice.
That's good. How does
I
it
shan't
feel?
lose sight of you.
Well, it feels the exact same, which is the weird thing. Guess that's magic for you. Hopefully I won't need to use it though, but given where we are, I figure being stingy on not wanting to, take some risks is probably not a good idea.
Sure.
Okay. If you're going to create the item, Desmond, what did you have in mind?
Oh, brother.
I tell you this: the
well, the idea I
blacksmith adds a
had
plus
didn't work.
15 to the roll of the D100
Oh,
because they're alive. So at least not going to get like a level
Not because
1
they're
curse.
good at their job, because they're alive.
I meant more so that you do have them on your side to help you develop it. So it was one of the benefits of saving them, more so. So
I forgot. I was gonna look up my artificer infusions and then
see if you can put one
add a
into
whole
it.
other thing that happened at night.
Mm-hmm. Well, has anyone,
See what items could be made.
if anyone's got anything else they want to do in the meantime whilst he looks at that?
V would check in with Carlisle for sure. Maybe try to catch him when he's not around everyone else.
Yeah, I think he'd probably be kind of doing the same thing Morgane's been doing, like kind of checking in on people and like fixing things up. So I think he'd probably be like just wrapping up, like checking on some of like the folks that were still like injured and needed to be looped back around on in the morning.
Yeah, a lot of them are kind of like you go back in there, check on the wounds, readdress anything. You can see that they have some magic, but it's limited to like healing off any of the scratches and wounds, but they can't really heal away any of the major damage. So your help there is much appreciated. There's kind of a nervous element to it, but they keep bringing you stuff to help.
Yeah, V would approach and say, "You are doing a good job tending to these people."
Oh, well, thank you. That's, well, I guess that's what we're supposed to do, right? So, is everything okay?
Have you taken a chance to tend to yourself?
No. They're probably not going to get a chance to until we're out of this place. But I just keep moving right now. I mean, I barely even processed what happened before we got to the village. I don't really think we have time to worry about it. What's going to happen here is just going to happen at this point. Yeah, every single time I think about it too much, I start shaking. So, way I see it, the best way I can look out for myself is try to get us all through this as fast as possible so I can leave. We can go do something that's more pleasant. I'm not really into the whole idea of facing one's past. Maybe that's a bit cowardly of me, but I don't really think there's much, I've never felt like I really needed that. But, yeah. I guess me looking out for myself is just making sure that everyone else is okay now. So
He's like kind of just like rambling, kind of saying whatever he needs to say to like not focus on his own shit.
Well, he's just eating food as you ramble.
V will put a hand on his shoulder and just say, "I will do my best to look out for you, and I am sorry for not being able to stop you before."
It's okay. I fixed it, so
Clearly still super upset about that.
Fuck.
Extreme coping mechanism to say that he fixed it.
Mm-hmm.
So no harm done. But I appreciate you trying.
She just looks very worried.
It's not an unfamiliar feeling what happened up at that tower, so I'll try to make sure it doesn't happen again.
We have a song now.
Yeah, and Desmond absolutely has a solution, so we don't have to worry about it anymore.
Does he?
I'm imagining we're all just kind of looking. The village isn't that big. I imagine we're all looking over at where the blacksmith is.
Desmond, did you find
Does
it?
he?
I'd head inside.
Okay.
Oh, hey, I got 2 questions. First one, the delivery of this song, can it be sung? Does it have to be played a certain instrument?
Are you? Who are you asking? You're asking us or the blacksmith?
In the blacksmith.
Oh, they said,
It is usually whistled. We don't play instruments here. Our voices are our instruments. I don't know.
Okay, so it's played by a person, not an instrument.
Sorry. Was Carlisle the only one present for the whistle thing?
I pictured all of you kind of going down there.
All of us. So Desmond should know how the whistle works.
Yeah, you would know the song.
I didn't remember.
It's essentially just like these 5 kind of notes, but it's more it's the kind of the tone in which you're doing them in the very specific way. It's not like someone else can accidentally kind of access the song. It's because you've been almost like it's been projected into you by the albatross rock. So it's kind of this tune that if you sang it, it kind of has an effect. It's almost like a blessing towards the god. So it's however you can manifest that, really. It's why you guys don't hear the song when you are wandering by. Only those who have heard it can hear it. So it's kind of a however you manifest that.
Is there a cleric around here? I just realized I can't learn the thing that I wanted to try. I slept on it all night, couldn't figure it out.
Took a long rest for that, huh?
They're a cleric. Mechanically, there'd be a priest of their religion. It's going to be dependent on the spell you'd need. It would have to make sense for like a bird clan. Okay, which one is it?
It's thaumaturgy. That just make 3 times
yeah,
longer.
That's fine. That's fine. That makes sense. Bird clan would be anything that's like loud sounds, thunder based, or water based because they're seafaring. So yeah, that okay. Yeah, I'm sure the leader would have thaumaturgy.
Okay. Now let me read how this works.
Okay.
Okay, I can determine the circumstances. This is going to be annoying. That will trigger the spell. I could just make the circumstance when the sound ends, it plays again.
Holy shit.
So I want to use Magic Mouth on... Yeah, just a non-magical pendant that can be like...
Sure.
Hidden under my armor.
Okay.
And then I'd ask... all right, can you just make your voice sort of boom in while you play the song into this when I give the sign?
Of course.
All right, go.
They cast thaumaturgy on themselves, and then they start kind of playing it extremely loud into it. The song is sung over and over into it, probably 5 times to fill up the 25 words in a row, creating a loop. Interesting. So you're circumventing the D100 roll in a sense. So, what we're going to do instead is... this is a good question, actually. Thaumaturgy. Mixing in with it. I'm wondering if you didn't even have to... We're going to see how wide the radius is. Okay?
Okay.
We're going to say at the very base of it, it will be 30 feet. Okay, so it's already a decent range.
Okay, yeah.
But just give me a D60.
Okay. 1D60. A 54, almost max.
Okay, so
good.
80 feet range on it. reroute down. So 80 feet range around that can play the song. It'd be almost obnoxious
Colossal.
for all of you, but it's a nice, pleasant song. It's just when you're basically wearing a speaker yourself. But it would, if you're standing a little bit further away, it's quite nice to hear.
Whatever works, man.
Yeah.
Mechanically, that's awesome because it's going to be like an entire battle kind of size.
Yes.
80
Like,
feet is essentially, you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you find a solution for the winds of desire.
And I guess it would just start right away because the only condition is just to play at all
Yeah.
times.
You see some of the other Aarakocra kind of stare and disbelief across you,
Probably.
and the leader goes, "As much as I welcome you to stay until you are rested, I must
Oh my
say
God.
that the very nature of the song is somewhat respectful to us. So I imagine that the longer you stay now with that thing playing it might." He kind of looks across to a bunch of Aarakocra, kind of like holding their ears when they're a little bit closer and walk away from you, and goes, "It might disturb us a little bit too much, but
Yeah,
you are
I
welcome.
got it. We'll head out.
Of course. Thank you again to all of you for helping us. I apologize if we have not had the greatest gratitude. We are not used to housing guests, but
No, you have all done plenty. Thank you.
about
You've
that,
given us a way to protect ourselves. Thank you.
thank you. And you can see outside the window as well, down by like the shoreline as well, there is a series of Aarakocra dipping into the water and then coming out with portions of the sea serpent sliced off, and they're kind of like grilling it, cooking it down, and feasting on it together.
I was gonna ask if they were gonna eat it.
Yeah, they
were
are.
like,
They are
"Yeah,
definitely
brought
making
you
advantage.
fish." I was like, what about
Yeah.
sea serpent, man?
Yeah.
We could eat that.
The ripped off head especially, which is kind of like floating on the waves. They're kind of almost hauling it up and like had it in like a hanging basket below the cliffs. Yeah, they make the most of it. But now is the time for you to head out. Are you going straight to? You'd be going past the fort again to head straight towards the temple if you're heading that way.
Yeah, I think that the logic is no matter what, our goal is to try to intercept the guy with the weapon. And if that means we're just retracing our steps all the way and then going past where we were, then yeah.
Mhm.
Otherwise, I think we try to meet in the middle, kind of split it. But
I will say this: the extra long rest does mean that they're probably going to be at the temple by now. So it is a case of you're rushing to catch up. But depending on your speed, if you go at a fast pace, you will be able to potentially catch up. You would be heading out, moving at kind of a decent pace away from the Aarakocra village, past the Skyrim village, back towards the kind of mainland to circle around. And as you do, and as you come close to the fort again, passing it in the distance, let me get some perception checks.
Oh,
30.
Oh, 26.
You're rolling crazy.
20.
Nat
20,
Let's
21.
go.
By us.
All of you had noticed this, which would be probably good to pass on to Morgan, because it makes sense that Morgan doesn't notice this. As you're passing the Fort Waltwood, you can see it in the distance. You can see the kind of the hills around it and the frozen over moat. There's just one major change. Every single body you saw is gone.
What the?
In their space, you can see where the snow has been flattened. You can see where they've journeyed. And with all of those rolls, you can see the footprints that head north, right in the same direction, in the direction you're going, of hundreds, if not thousands, of moving individuals. Once bodies, now dead. We're going to take a 5-minute break there.
Good Lord.
And come back with you guys
Fuck,
on the
guys.
trail of...
What a fucked up day, man. Again? Another pile of bullshit again?
Yeah, a lot of bullshit going on.
How good's that weapon, guys? You take care of some undead for us, or what?
Well, you're going to see where things are at. We'll come back in 5, and we'll Sorry, just a very stupid comment. Come death, raise the dead. We'll be back in 5 and follow
it's a
the road of
legitimate
the undead.
question in this campaign, Joe.
That's true. That's true. Sorry, I'm sorry. All right, see you guys in 5. Okay. Oh, I'm muting 30 seconds, chat. All right, let's unmute. Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
Joe.
Hello.
Hi, man. Hi.
Yeah, that was an energy.
It was scary, dude. So you have just wandered by the fort with all of the bodies risen and wandering in the same direction you're going. Your journey would take you.
Question.
Yes.
Do I see any lingering magical effects in this fucking graveyard?
Yeah, immense necromancy, but it's. Give me an Arcana check.
Okay. Arcana 24.
You see immense necromancy across the board, but it doesn't look like it's kind of like. One thing you would notice is one set of footprints almost glows green, where you can see them dragging a blade behind them. You can see this like sword cutting the ground, and you see these two footsteps as they walk. The very footsteps are green, still emerging necromantic magic, and it's almost like gas leaking from those that is seeped into the ground around it. Meaning that what you can depict from this is there was no spell cast. These things rose as it wandered by. It's that kind of attuned to death.
Death, what are you doing, buddy?
I don't think this was a spell.
Well,
What was it?
These footprints specifically. We're going to kneel down and like touch them. Whatever came through here just permeated necromancy.
and it's going the exact same way we're going.
It's gotta be death, right?
Did say it wanted to kill Desire. Lucky us, 2 birds in 1 stone.
Yeah, well, let's
Or-
hope that they don't decide to turn this army of the undead on us afterwards. Because I don't think we could win. At least we
Well,
all
do we
know
want
where
to
we're
just
going.
Suppose if you follow these footprints specifically, Carlisle, it'll take us where we need to go.
But should we just keep a distance and watch what they do?
Well,
There are 3 different things at play now. There's desire, there's death with apparently an army of undead, and the ones with the weapon, the spear.
well, we
could let them
can't
keep
trust death as far as what their decision making is going to be.
We could let them keep each other busy while we find the weapon.
Yes, it is fair to assume that death might not know about the weapon. May not be going for it. So at that point, we want to go around death. We're probably moving faster than death is, but we don't know when. All we know is that they came through here at some point in the time since we were last here and now.
Would I know based on the effects how, you know, a guesstimation of how long ago this happened?
Could Carlisle give help by looking at the tracks and doing like survival on that, like the tracks of death going through?
Yeah, give me a survival mix in with Arcana.
20 on the survival.
I'll set the DC at 30 combined together.
13 Arcana, so 33.
Okay, yeah, you managed to work out together based on how far the tracks are ahead. It's probably happened about 2 or 3 hours ago. It's not that long ago.
Well, doesn't look like they're in a full sprint or anything, at least from here.
And it is slow moving, yeah.
The question is how to go around. It seems like there's so many people that came through here.
Yeah. And even once we go around, if we're cutting right in front of them, then we're going to be getting caught up in this.
Yeah.
And I'm not optimistic that death is just going to leave us be. They might, but probably shouldn't plan on that.
Mm.
Well, let's find this weapon.
Yeah, we at least have some time on this trail before we have to start worrying about it, I guess. At least clears the way for us from anything that might be trying to sneak up on us.
So, above board, again, you said that anybody who doesn't know of the song can't hear it.
Yeah.
So even though we hear
Yeah. The
the
vibrant
song
tone.
blasting, supposedly anybody else around us will most likely not hear anything.
It's silent.
Second question. Okay. Should for some reason this item fail and we have to sing the song, would people
Yes.
hear it then?
No. It's quiet, but it does take up your concentration, and it will take up your verbal component. It's almost like a silent song that you'd be singing.
Okay.
Could I play it on the viola? Would it still
You
work
could.
then?
It just takes up your concentration, so you won't be able to concentrate a spell at the same time.
And that would take both your hands as well.
Really, the only person in this group that, because I don't think can V hold concentration on something while they're raging in combat? I don't think so.
No.
So Carlisle's the next best to hold concentration if the spell, like the item breaks, because I don't use concentration. I don't need vocal components for
Right.
anything I do.
That or me, because I have obscene saves.
Yeah, but you also use it for your spirit shroud,
Yeah, that's
your other
fine.
abilities.
I'm more than a spirit shroud, man, you know?
Dude, you can't say that
told
after
me that.
you thought about getting
told
rid of
me
the
that.
scythe, so you can switch back to your fucking little fucking sword.
Little.
I thought about switching back to the sword because I wasn't using spirit shroud as much.
Right.
Fight,
Anyway.
fight.
You, on the direction you're going,
Funny.
if you're moving at quite a fast pace, you can see the trees are withered. I mean, the trees in the Woodwood are already pretty leafless. They don't have as many pines or spines on them. But the ones in particular where this one set of footprints went, dragging through the snow, you can see the very kind of trees are almost entirely dead. And it's heading one direction. You head that way, and as you're getting closer, you're realizing you're kind of leaving the outside, or the kind of the main dense portion of the Woodwood. Carlisle, you're recognizing this area. You remember being kind of rushing around, but there's a lot of there was a blizzard going on at the time. You can see the same familiar path that leads away into the kind of tall hills. You're climbing, going up an incline. You can see where the footprints are ahead of you. There in the hills lied a temple, past the cave, jutting off the cliffs of this place. But as you get closer, you start to hear something, all of you. No perception check needed, but you can roll one to see how early you do. But the first person who hears it would hear this massive kind of like soft murmuring sounds in the distance, like chattering jaws in the cold. But it's not people freezing. It's almost mouths that are hoping to bite something, but are just kind of moving on their own. These kind of almost... But it's a chorus of it. Thousands of voices. With you closing in, the hill starts to kind of become flatter surface. You're now high up, probably above a lot of the tree line below you, having climbed up the way. And ahead, in the distance, you can see the mountain itself is enveloped by the winds of desire, now formed into a greenish color, that of envy, kind of pushing out any sight of death. And wrapping around, the cave itself has an entrance going through it onto the temple you would know beyond Carlisle. Not far beyond the cave. But on the side closest to you, where the cave entrance is, there is a fog wall of this wind kind of formed. Flames burst out from it. Some creatures fighting back, pushing back the undead that can't get through the wind. But there are undead. 2,000 at least, wrapped around, encircling the winds, standing there, watching the inside. And because you're on the closest side to it, on the lowest incline, sat on a tree that's died and withered and fallen, is a robed individual. An almost skeletal hand with almost like if flesh was pulled as hard as latex against it, wraps around a long sword embedded into the ground. Sits a visage, which the very snow around it becomes a kind of decrepit green and black. Just waiting at the back of an army sits this shrouded figure in the distance.
Well, I would assume that's death then.
So they're after the weapon.
Well, through that cave is where odds are that weapon is gone. And where we are going to want to go.
I don't even know how we're going to get in there.
I'm not aware of any other ways closer.
I'd like to avoid as many of the chorus of dead I can hear as possible.
Yeah, and I'm judging from the look down there that I don't think Death is gonna want to talk. So, I think that's out.
Cave it is.
So, distance-wise, from the fog that's keeping the undead back right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's like something stopping them from pushing forward towards the cave.
Yeah, it's the
How
wind,
far is
and
the
through the
cave?
wind, lots of fires being plumed outwards.
Okay.
How far is the cave? About probably about 50 feet from there, 60 feet from the line around it, whatever is kind of creating this perimeter.
Okay.
And then there's lines and scores of undead who kind of stand, trying to get in.
Well, we're no stranger to flying our way over. Well, we're not gonna get chased by the undeadness. I mean, by the way we know Desires knows where we are, and we know he's gonna try to stop us, so they might be a little preoccupied with the undead as it is. Might not be as dangerous to go for the cave.
Okay.
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 How'd you get past the dead?
Flying. Sounds like is the plan. Fly over them.
Then who flies who?
Did Dexbonus attune to the wings? Desmond?
No.
I'm the only one that can fly.
Biscuit.
Never mind.
I don't use the wings anymore, to be clear. And Desmond here has been so kind as to, oh, you're not wearing them.
No.
He was busy. He was building this.
I could do it. It just will take longer. Multiple trips. If we have no other means, I don't know what else we should do.
Well, what's like the foot distance here between these spots?
Between where you are now and the kind of wall of
yeah, and then the wall to the cave. Can I get like the length?
I would say it's about 100-foot worth of undead going backwards, all kind of compiled together. Like there's quite a few of them, and it seems like it's kind of enlarging as the time goes on, with various stragglers coming and joining the back of the wall. Probably about 150 feet of undead. And then it's 70-ish feet from the wind to the actual cave entrance. But you don't know what's blocking between the wind and the cave.
Yeah. Well, that's enough distance. I don't think we could use vortex warp for it either.
Close to about 90 feet for that.
Yeah. I guess it's going to be one at a time. You up for that, V?
Yes. Anything we need to do.
Well, hang on. We don't know what's on the other side of the fog. He could be carrying one person into an ambush.
Unfortunately, I don't really know another idea. All we know is that whatever's in the fog looks like it's pretty occupied with the undead, and reasonably so. And I don't see anything in the cave.
So the other thing to consider is that we are separating people from Desmond. But I suppose we do know the song. We can just sing it ourselves.
Yeah. I think. Bring me
I'll
over.
go first.
Are you sure?
Yes.
We are.
If you get attacked, it's going to be a lot worse.
Well, if you bring me over first, I can hide, secure the place, and start the song.
That's true.
On that side.
I'm not that good at hiding.
Yeah, I remember the travel time to and from the cave.
All right.
I don't think V's going to drop me off in combat. Or at least we can hope. So.
I think there's also an above board. Clearly, Carlisle doesn't want anyone to go into the cave first.
Yeah.
Morgane will touch foreheads with you, Colin, and awaken mind. You can communicate to me what you see, and I'll relay it to the others.
All right. We'll be fine.
Remember to sing.
Yep.
Carlisle's going to start whistling now, which is even worse because of the fact that
Because the speaker's going.
is still going.
Yeah.
It's like hard to concentrate on it while it's happening at the same time.
Okay. You start whistling now. V, you taking flight with him?
Yeah, I'm gonna ferry him over.
You flying this guy. Both give me stealth checks.
Copy that. I get a 26.
Oh Lord.
I'm going to give you 2d10
Thanks.
of bonus, so you get to add an 11.
This is very
Okay.
good.
So
With
you
a
have to do this every
25.
time.
25 points as you fly over. You would see there's 4 of these quite almost like hooded, cladded, armored individuals with these hammers that almost produce flame, and they're shooting bursts of flame out into the undead. 2 priests who are burning with fire kind of radiating off of them, invoking and helping them, standing behind, almost chanting these almost these rituals, these kind of almost psalms almost of to kind of encourage them as they burn them. Meanwhile, 3 knights all stand around one individual in the center who is this kind of broad minotaur knight. The 4 of them kind of like discussing, talking about it. You see him kind of giving them orders to kind of move along and watch the kind of perimeter, making sure no one did get through. And just having finished up the ritual, according to my roll, you would see their leader, who's by the cave entrance, has just diminished some sort of radiant energy that was blocking the cave. It's kind of diminished now into the ground. You see he's kind of kneeling down on the ground with his maul embedded into the snow, giving one last prayer. He's kind of looking up. You can see this is the end of a ritual. They've been holding this line, 11 of them in total, pushing back any of the undead, using the winds of desire, which kind of seemingly seep into each of them as well. Unbeknownst to them, they're kind of like stood there trying to hold back this undead, trying to wake their way through the cave. If you're being dropped off over here, you're being dropped off onto a potential battlefield. So I'll move you into sight with you 2 are sneaking. So you would be flying and kind of can land anywhere you wish here.
Holy.
What a shithole.
But tree lines are here. There's a couple of trees there. The fog rises around these trees as well. You'd kind of fly and it disperses. It doesn't really go super high into the air. It only kind of encompasses the mountain behind in the air. But around this portion, it has kind of a circular area around the entrance. So you were able to kind of put yourselves wherever you wish. Obviously, if you land right in the center, you'd be seen. But if you want to be on the top right or the bottom left, it's up to you.
Is this ridge? This area?
This is all the kind of way that I imagine the winds have kind of encompassed. This is the entrance through. The one that he's just kind of diminished.
So this is like a wall of the winds of desire.
Yeah.
That is keeping out
The undead
rebuffing
can't
the
get through.
undead. they're hiding in it and getting affected by it slowly.
But they're using it as a cover to shoot fire through it.
But they don't have any other choice, right?
Yeah.
And which one looks to be the leader? Is it this guy
one?
in the
Yeah,
back?
furthest to the right.
guy in
Yeah.
the back.
This guy here is clearly like a commander of some kind, but this guy is clearly the priest leader.
Okay, so Carlisle's whistling, so he can't like communicate to V, but he can I perception? Do I see the weapon on him?
Give me a perception check.
From here. That is a 25.
You can see attached to his belt, tightly locked in there, is this dagger. It's curved like a cat's claw, like almost like a lion's claw and talon. It is beautiful to behold. It's kind of glimmering in itself. I would ask this because it depends. What is Carlisle's idea of a perfectly beautiful dagger?
I think it's very angular. It's like very like minimalist in a way. I think Carlisle's not a very like fancy pants kind of person. So it's I think it looks clean, it looks sleek, and it looks comfortable to wield. It looks like it has like a good shape to the handle that would be comfortable for someone to use. A practical, minimal kind of approach.
Looks exactly as you would picture.
Does that seem almost uncanny to Carlisle?
Yeah,
based on where he is,
it's almost perfectly.
That's the case.
Yeah, it's almost perfectly to every single distribution that you would imagine.
Okay. So then logically you can assume there's a magic of desire, something in that to begin with. I would guess. Okay. I'm not about to go for any crazy rogue moves here, guys. So I think Carlisle's gonna give a thumbs up to V and like point to himself whistling and signal to them that they should also start whistling on their way back. And then I'm gonna find like a kind of vantage point here in the battlefield. It doesn't get me spotted, like some kind of like slight cover.
Yeah, this is sort of a tree, so you can like duck behind it, and there's almost like bushes around as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold a position.
Question. Tack would have watched Death. Does Death notice them or do anything different? Or no?
Oh, what are they rolls?
Single mind.
Okay.
Morgaine, V's heading back now. I think you should go next. It's pretty hot over here. We can see the weapon. They haven't spotted us yet, but ought to be careful.
Yeah, V would go, looking really apprehensive at leaving Carlisle alone there, but...
The stealth check that you already rolled will apply for that one Carlisle trip, so you can fly back now.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay. If I raged, I could do a better stealth roll probably, but then I wouldn't be able to whistle to myself, right? The song.
You wouldn't be able to whistle to yourself, no.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, she would land.
Okay.
Is there any way I could carry two at the same time? I hate separating us like this.
I will say this. My thing that gives you a bonus when you roll something is based off of sight. It does not have a mechanical range. So based on the fact that Morgaine's also telepathically connected with Carlisle, I'm guessing I can communicate advice on how to sneak better. And I can apply that to two people if it's in the same action now.
I'll say
like one will be much
carrying
more small.
Two people, you could do it. You're strong enough to. It would come with a higher DC on the stealth check.
Maybe it's not worth it then. Maybe we just slow and steady.
Yeah, I reckon you could do me, and then once all hell's broken loose anyway, you can just grab the last two. Like it doesn't matter at that point.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, you're driving a little bit late.
Sam's like, I'm gonna get dropped in there
Once
and
I
immediately
fail the
start
stealth.
whipping. So
I'm scared for us. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Should we take
Would the
Morgaine
smart
next?
thing be to
do?
bring Morgaine and me, and I could pass without trace the three of us?
Yeah.
Because we're both gonna have disadvantage on that stealth regardless, so we need boost that.
Yeah. Want to do that?
How I feel about hanging out for like a minute.
I know.
Yeah, then
That's
Tex
what
is completely
cares
alone.
about desperately on both sides alone. It's like
I'd rather not leave someone alone with an army of undead, though. Is the thing.
It's okay. I'll sit here and sing my little song and
There's a
squat next to a rock.
Aw.
It'll be okay.
there's a like you're mechanically safe because we know how this works to some extent,
Yeah.
but in our it's wild to
It's like
leave you
it's like
alone.
To be like,
yeah.
leave the wave. Yeah.
Wait.
Morgaine
What
wouldn't
if I could take Tack next and then take you two
Wait.
last.
What's the distance? What is the distance?
Probably about
200 feet
200
is I think
feet.
what the math came out as.
It's 200 feet?
yeah, about
Oh,
it's 150 feet of at least
if it was
undead and an extra
180,
50.
we'd make it work.
I could
Also,
take Tack next and you two last because you have the telepathic bond still. So it doesn't make sense to bring you next necessarily because then we won't know what's happening with the people over there. Right?
You could look at it that way.
I agree. My logic with bringing Morgaine next was if something people do get caught on this side, we need a frontliner down because you're flying people back and
Yes.
forth, so you can.
True. Okay.
Confront
Also,
combat.
that we could probably talk to them as well.
Yeah.
It's not a real
And-
possibility that we can be like, hey man,
Morgaine's position
we're hiding from
is
the
going to
zombies.
help the muscle
True.
conversation.
That's true. Okay.
Well, is this the absolute closest we can go? If we can't inch it further at all anymore, not even 20 feet?
If you inch it closer, I will be making you do a stealth check on the ground, but not for the people in this circle. You'll be coming close to death in the back of the undead.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want
The
to
extra,
against
it's 150 feet of undead, and then you guys are like a portion back, and then a portion in.
Yeah.
All right. What do we want to do? You two next? With the pass without a trace?
I think it's V's call. At the end
Let's
of
do.
it.
Oh God.
We could do Desmond attack. Desmond's can front line. He's got high AC. And Tack can negotiate. And then you can pass without trace, the three of you. Because
Here's the only thing.
Yeah.
when the last person shows up, we're getting seen no matter what, man.
We
Either
are
it's me or it's
not.
Desmond.
This is certainly Joe's been describing these guys as already kind of affected by the
Desire wind.
We
Yeah.
are not
Yeah.
going to be able to have a peaceful conversation. I think
Probably not.
for longer than maybe buying like enough time for V to do a trip back and forth. Kind of.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to say
Okay.
you guys have been around design long enough to know that it kind of enjoys luring people in, thinking that they believe they're under their own control.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Tack and Desmond next then? Yes?
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
you cast and pass without a trace for this one.
Yes.
Okay, and it'll be stealth checks, and then you plus 10 to these.
Thank God for that. Okay.
Us too.
Yeah.
The flyers.
26 for V is a success.
Just a
22.
17.
17.
I'm at disadvantage armor, heavy armor.
Oh, 17.
23, so 33.
You're fine.
Does that fail? Do I need to flash of genius myself?
Give me 2 seconds. I'll hide some check for a second. Let me just check all their things here. If I remember, checks their secondary ones. Let's see. Um. $17, you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It does not fail.
Oh.
Only just.
Oh, that's good.
All
I was
right.
about to ask to
You can move
insight
yourself
check the DM the way you said that shit.
It was me looking at all their passive perceptions and see.
What I was hoping to do is
Okay.
get halfway between to Vortex Warp. Because I could do it. I could cast it 90 feet away and then put them on the opposite side of me 90 feet away. But if it's 200 feet, that's 20 feet short.
It's just a couple undead.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I drop you two off.
You guys can put yourselves at the bottom of the map.
Okay.
Turn back for Morgan.
While they're getting delivered, I'm gonna death ward myself.
Okay. Yeah.
Actually, I'm using Death's Mask to do this with the.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Fuck.
You cast Death Ward. And V, on your way back, you can see the moment like Morgan's doing that. You can see the head of death that's staring at the ground goes.
Fuck.
Peering into the air. Feeling its kind of own magics. And then just looks back down to the ground.
I did realize Bisca has to make a stealth check as she flies across with her wings.
That's
with us.
true.
20, so 34. She's fine.
She's fine.
Yeah, V would land. I think Death may have noticed you doing something.
It's his mask.
I have to say something.
Yeah.
Neither of them are whistling on either side, and Desmond's gone.
Morgane's whistling.
You're talking.
I imagine we would take turns.
It's a verbal component.
Just a back and forth.
That's true.
If the other person's talking, then you have to
The other
whistle.
person's
Yeah.
talking, the other
True.
person whistles, right?
It's true.
This would be so annoying.
I'm gonna see something then. I'll give you guys wisdom saving throws at advantage because it's kind of like finding the moments.
Actual snitch shit, dude. That's crazy.
Dude,
No, it's good for story. It's good for story. It's
it's
true.
wild for you to be like, we're trading whistles without that being established.
It's true. It's true.
I mean, that's the only way we could talk. That's my bad.
No, it's a fair point. I'm glad. It's good for the story. Okay. What'd you get? 16 V.
Nothing great.
It is a failure for the. You don't get advantage on the D20 roll here.
Sorry, like a little bit of turmoil in my.
That's good. You do
We
get
were gonna
advantage
love
though.
this anyways. Why not fail it before we're with our friends?
Can you both please give me a D20? Standard. Morgan, you have advantage on this. You get to roll twice.
7.
13.
Sloth is the thing that comes in. With 7,
Oh my god.
you both feel this overwhelming sense of tiredness that seeps into you. Only briefly.
At least you're still telepathically bonded, right?
This only lasts until the end of this. Well, whilst you're going here, until you fly over, essentially. Or end of a turn, I should say, actually. But I will say this: if a turn passes, if you choose not to fly over during this time, you can choose to spend the turn with Morgaine there. But then I'm going to roll some checks around the area to see if anyone gets seen there. So it's basically on you if you want to fly with Sloth, which would mean you're flying at half speed, so there's going to be a disadvantage to your stealth checks.
Let's just wait a turn and fix
You're
it.
going to wait a
for
turn,
sure,
then I'm
wait.
do some perception
Yeah.
checks. The DCs are all of the stealth that you guys have got there, because they're checking for any undead coming through, so they're looking around the area.
Morgane will realize that neither of them are whistling, and then after the winds come through, she'll start whistling until they feel better. Or I
Yeah.
guess humming, because Morgane probably can't
It's
whistle.
really leisurely, like you're all
Lazily.
sleepy.
Oh.
Well, I got 13, so I'm not that bad.
Okay. All right. Let me see here. This one. The lowest DC right now is 17, right? Okay. You're not seen. There's a quiet kind of
Hell
6 seconds
yeah.
go by. They look around all the different directions. One of them almost catches Desmond, but is distracted as the zombie kind of steps forward trying to test the wind, and they just hang off, shoot this fire off into the distance against them. Yeah, undead, when they get kind of set on fire,
Aye.
just stand there and wait to drop to the ground, and the new undead steps in their place. All right.
All right, let's go over. I don't say that out loud.
But
Okay.
My bad.
no, it's good. And then also, because another turn's gone by, because it's probably been about 30 seconds out, this guy finished up his ritual. As you guys are flying, give me your stealth checks.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
That was a
That's
dex save.
Okay.
Five's not much better than 4.
I have to use it. I'm gonna use another 2d.
Okay.
10 to try to get more gain. You add a 9.
It's not
Okay,
enough.
19.
No,
I think mine
that's
wasn't enough either.
14.
16.
14.
The and then a 16 as well. You're gonna see, whilst they're kind of taking off into flyover, you see this one steps forward and goes,
Brothers of the Spear, survivors. Through that cave is our destiny. Through that cave is our enemy. All of them had fallen. But together with us now we have the weapon that will defeat our enemy. We have a weapon.
I notices you two in the air.
Intruders.
Oh, shit.
Ready your weapons. Agents of Desire have come to stop us. We will not allow it to stay. Hold them back. You ones, with me. We use the weapon ourselves.
He's gonna turn to start walking with these ones as well.
Can I do a thing?
Yes.
Do a thing.
I would like to. Oh my gosh! Wait, I have to measure distance super fast. I need to get within 60 feet of him.
Is it fair to assume that this is kind of like a surprise? You could 10 feet to get into a position.
This
thing?
is fine.
Should I move so that I'm within 60 of all of them, gang? If I'm already gonna do a thing
If you
anyway.
spend a really big spell, yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. Okay, so he. Okay, then I'll have to. Ooh, in his aura though? That's a bit yucky. Okay, I'll step out here, and I'd like to cast Mass Suggestion.
Okay. Targeting how many of them?
All of them, because it's up to 12, and there are 11.
Okay.
Fuck yes.
What saving throw? Is it wisdom saving throw?
It is Wisdom, and my DC is 19 now.
Okay. I'll roll the wisdom saving throws first, if you like.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay. The main guy fails.
Huge.
And one of these little
Huge.
symbols for it. You said your DC is 19.
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to mark the ones who don't fail here. This guy, the Minotaur's fine. He got a nat 20. Okay. And the 2 fire starters in the middle are also fine. Otherwise, everyone else failed. What's your suggestion?
Tack would step out and to the leader specifically would say, "You are the spear. You do not walk away from a battle with the undead."
Interesting.
That's a good one.
Oh shit.
That's a real good one.
That is really good.
And they're gonna be there forever.
Uh-huh.
There's so many of these dudes.
Holy shit.
You are the spear.
You're the
You are
spear,
the-
guys.
You are the
You
spirit.
don't walk away from the undead when there are undead that need to be
Come
battled.
on.
Okay. Yes. The way they depict that is he goes,
The stranger is right. We hold here.
The Minotaur's like, what the fuck?
yeah.
What the fuck is this?
He goes,
Who Omega lol?
We hold here. The undead must be pushed back. They will overwhelm us if we defeat Desire, and the winds were to drop. We have advantage here. Use the fire, but do not push out. We hold this position as long as we can.
and then you see this one.
My lord. Our enemy is through there. I've spoken. We are in no rush. We've traveled for months already. A few more hours here will not hurt. Keep burning them. Set them back. You see this one goes. Kind of marching goes. And who are you? You can be coming in at the same time, Morgaine and V.
Okay. Cool.
You cast magic on us.
No.
No.
I'll never tell.
Why did
Tack will ignore that and will say, "We were in the wood. We're trying to get away from the undead."
Kind of steps forward, drawing his blade, and kind of pointing your direction.
There's a tricks of desire. Release their minds, or I've released you from this world.
I've done nothing to their minds.
I saw you cast a spell, witch.
And kind of steps forward again, pointing.
Can I drop myself and Morgaine right between?
Yeah.
this
You get
Minotaur
right
coming
there.
Forward?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He flies down. He can hold his sword ready.
Yeah. Morgaine, get over here.
Oh yeah.
Morgaine,
I was looking up spells. Hang
come here,
on.
please.
La 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 la.
Actually, also,
Sing that
this guy would have succeeded. Sorry, they had advantage. I was just double checking. This guy should have had advantage. He also would be like shaking his head a bit confused and comes up to like hold the ground near his liege lord. And you see, he goes,
You are champions of desire. We were warned of this.
I'm gonna enlarge myself using my brooch.
okay. The moment you do that, he'll go.
These ones are enemies, my lord.
He holds up his blade, looking towards you. And goes,
You will yield now.
Tack to the leader would say, "We did not come here to fight. He's aggressing us."
Interesting. Are you considered? Are they considered charmed?
I don't know if
Yes.
mass suggestion is a charm. I assume so.
It is a charm because charmed people are immune to the effect, so I would guess so.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Yeah. Okay.
They're not exactly allied to Tack right now.
Give me
No,
a.
it's not like a friendship spell.
No, they're not. But the charmed condition, which is on them, is you can't attack the charmer, which is you, or target the charmer with damaging ability and magical effects. The charmer has advantage on any ability check to interact with you socially. So you can see that he turns around to you and goes. Roll a persuasion check with advantage. Sorry.
You
Are you
got
adding the
it.
+2 from your new item as well?
I am. I've already added it on.
Very nice.
Nice.
Yeah, because you also have advantage to social checks with them.
Okay. Persuasion, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
A 35.
Yes.
Dude, you have +18 to persuasion.
That's high.
Sir Bosrum, they are not the enemy. These are probably people fleeing the enemy. Stand down.
And you can see her and steps back along with this one. They both kind of keep their swords in their
Out of
hands.
here, Chud.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
We'll hold back the undead as long as possible. And then we face our enemy. Strangers, will you join us in this battle?
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Yeah, for sure.
Hold on one
Tack
second. Can I
will-
take a look at your weapon?
That's a cool name, bro.
Yeah, I think Tack will say, "We will do what we can, but we are not as mighty as you."
Understandable. Then stand back, civilians. We will protect.
Oh my
Back.
god.
Let's all get in that cave,
Can we
guys.
stand back
Standing
there?
back.
Stand back.
Let's wait.
Back here?
Guys, let's wait over here. It's safe.
Oh, yeah, back
see-
here.
Yeah.
You start sounding like a quiet conversation with this one.
Look at that knife.
I know. I don't know how to get close enough. It's really, I could tell from the quality of that scabbard that it's really stuck to that belt.
You see,
Can I start inchworming like a little close? Because Desmond is still using Pass Without Trace,
I'm still
right?
past that trace, yeah.
Fuck yeah. Oh my god.
Can I step into this and see if this aura causes any kind of effect?
There's no effect
that I
to you.
can tell. Okay.
Okay.
you see some
I
radiant
guess-
energies. That's it.
Desmond, what do you think the odds are that if I get this, we dive into the cave, you put a force wall in front of the door, we move on?
I could put a wall up.
Holy
Let's
shit.
see if they even know.
If anything, I could fortify it. I could keep folding it over itself so it's
Oh,
multiple
this
walls
guy
in
is
case
staring at you
that's-
guys. So this is gonna be he's directly like he's not
See-
charmed. He's listening to his order here.
I'm banking on he's staring at everyone else, and Carlisle, while visible, is less conspicuous to the point where he can kind of try to break some line of sight to get closer, what with Pass Without a Trace giving a kind of magical effect to this.
I was gonna say, at the time that you are actually getting close enough to Yoike, I could try to distract him just by like flying up into the air just slightly, but being loud enough about it that it like draws his attention kind of vibe.
I feel like it might be best for us to be like,
Should we just cooperate?
yeah, if the dude that you're trying to steal from is fully now like, let's kill the undead, he's
Yeah.
already distracted,
True.
you know?
That's true.
It's more this
I'm
guy
worried about
that I
the
think.
Minotaur.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The Minotaur guy is the problem.
Because
I
he
was
can
gonna
he
try to
can
distract
see
him.
Carlisle relatively clearly because he's not looking
Yeah.
away.
What's the radius of the music? It's from the
80 feet.
80 feet.
Oh, okay. That's nice. I mean, I could dominate the Minotaur. Just tell him to look the other way. Might be a waste of an 8th level dominate
I'm-
spell.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
say,
interested.
save that.
Essentially, once we're through this cave, we are in a no short rest, no long rest kind of
Yeah.
area.
Yeah.
It feels like. So it'd be good if we can save our resources.
I was gonna just try to distract Minotaur Man with wings, but if we're worried that's gonna draw attention in a bad way or whatever.
I mean, someone could also just walk over and performance check him or something and distract him that way.
Does a sexy dance, I guess.
Upon like watching this for a while, is this Minotaur ever like looking somewhere else for long enough of a time, like, or is he so obviously not listening to the
he would have seen because Tag doesn't have any way of hiding spell casting, right? It's not done through any. If you had the ring on, maybe, but the Tag would have stepped out, cast a spell quite clearly with the whole somatic components and everything. He saw you do that to everyone. He is firmly believing. He knows you fucked with their minds and told them something, but he's also in this kind of weird quandary of being like stuck between the orders of a superior and whether he should step over them or not.
Yeah.
I mean,
So he's
what
fully
if
focused on you.
what if we kind of like limp-wristedly helped fight the undead?
Well, I was thinking of standing next to him, sort of talking to him while shooting a few wimpy shots. Hopefully he looks away from the main guy.
They don't even have to be
He sees
wimpy.
us
I mean, we
shooting
want the
through.
undead dead. We're not
True.
friends with them.
Yeah.
We did
you know?
did play up that we're weak though, so we're
Yeah,
standing back here.
that was
and
why
we
I
might
said
be
we could be like,
Yeah.
"Ugh."
Yeah, I mean, Carlisle's
you
gonna
guys-
leave you guys to distract however you
Could
can.
I just help
think.
obfuscate line of sight with my big body? I'm enlarged.
He stood next to his liege lord right now. Like that,
Yeah, if he
you have to.
wasn't right next to
He fully knows you guys are enemies.
Yeah.
Like he's just in this kind of position
Yeah.
of not being able to really act on it yet.
I imagine stealth is definitely a line of sight thing where I need this guy to look away at something for me to be able to sneak up. Despite how good my stealth is,
Yeah.
I need something that
You need some
distracts
sort of
them long enough
distraction.
for me to get there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I mean,
dominate
Desmond's walking
person.
up now.
I'm just gonna dominate
Oh.
person. I'm tired of the rigmarole. The back
I
and
was
forth.
about to. Okay.
I'm dominating him.
Do you establish with the? Do you like say that to Carlisle in brain?
I mean, if
doing
we're
this?
trying to decide, if you're trying to decide what to do, yeah.
Well, because if you
one
if you start dominating, Carlisle's going for it. Because if you fail, we miss our opportunity entirely.
Yeah, because that's still only a chance.
So he would
Yep.
go during your casting.
Okay. Yeah, I'll
Okay.
dominate.
It's a wisdom saving throw, right?
Yes, I believe so.
He does have advantage.
He has advantage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gets a 19. You see him kind of...
Oh, brother.
And he just steps back, drawing his blade around. He's going to go straight towards... yeah, I mean, he's gonna look to all of you, I guess. Carl, what are you doing at the same time?
I was doing this at the same time. I was going to sneak up and try to take the dagger off.
Okay. Roll a stealth check. I'm going to give you disadvantage.
Then that's going to be a 26.
Okay.
36.
Yeah, he's focused
36.
on... That's true.
Oh, right.
He's focused on Morgaine in that kind of split few seconds.
I've had enough with this.
Sire, during that time,
I don't even know if he knows it happens.
Oh, is it done stealthily?
It's the ring. It's the ring, yeah.
And then casting via that spell is...
Good thought.
Let me check it.
I'm trying to find it, but there's so many fucking items. I'm
so when you choose a customer,
Oh, I found it.
All it says is it's no spell
You can
component.
choose-
Still
Oh,
add
yeah,
to
no-
your spells.
Yeah.
No. Spell components means no vocal.
Means there's no
He doesn't
verbal
see.
components, yeah.
Technically, Carlisle, he wouldn't have been distracted by that.
Then I would not have gone for it. Because I think that's what Carlisle was looking for, is the moment
The
of a
distraction.
reaction to something.
Yeah, he'd be
Okay, we
focusing.
gotta
on
get more creative. We gotta
Try that
distract.
again, or we have another plan.
All stay with the survivors. He kind of bows his head. He kind of walks over to all of you, stands over here, kind of looks across all of you and goes,
I know what you did. Who are you?
Don't you have more important things happening right now? Gestures to all of the undead.
He looks at the undead and then looks to all of you and goes,
They've got it handled. I think I'll keep my eyes on you.
I think you're all affected by desire.
is that so? Kind of grits his teeth and grabs his hilt harder.
Desmond,
Does
do the sexy dance.
Meanwhile, Desmond.
I'm gonna look towards the big guy.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, big fella. What's the plan here exactly? We just shoot him till we run out of bolts and spells, and then what?
Roll a performance check.
I'll also use my lucky charismatic just to make it advantage.
Okay.
23.
He turns his head fully towards you and goes,
What is your plan here? The moment their minds are cleared, I'm going to be cutting you down first.
during that time.
Dude.
I'll take your previously stealth check. You already rolled it.
Go in.
Okay.
Roll sleight of hand check then if you're going to try and steal a knife.
Yeah. That is a 25.
You managed to unhook it, pull it out in that time. You can see he kind of leans down and then barks out this kind of voice. You hear it kind of ripple out, and three of the undead drop down dead. He holds up his maul and slams against the ground and goes, Hold, my brothers! Each of us shall be tested this day. Each of us shall be finding ourselves against swarms beyond our number. And when it is done, carries on a speech.
Desmond!
I mean, you all seem more than capable. I don't know how much help we would be. We're not the greatest.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You seem angry. I'm just gonna. He steps back with his hands up.
Carlisle
I would feel
signals to
safer
Desmond
inside the
that
cave.
knife.
You start going in the
his,
cave?
jacket.
Immediately, the Minotaur pushes Legion and goes, They're making their way to the Desire. Talon goes, Halt! Where do you think you're going?
We're
Feel safer
we're going.
inside here.
Yeah, I think
You
we're
are not
running
safe
behind-
inside there.
Going, yeah.
You're running?
Well, the plan was Desmond's
We're gonna leave and
close
put up a
away.
force wall.
I'm trying to put up
Yeah.
as much time as possible while we're still like inching.
We're just taking a
Okay.
look in the back.
We're gonna roll initiative. You guys are gonna have they're gonna have disadvantage on their initiative, except for the ones who aren't charmed, because they are definitely not. The charm is just to stop the undead. They do not want anyone going towards Desire. So initiative is going to determine if they can get to you guys. They are definitely not going to want you to go into the cave.
Oh, bro.
Ew.
What the fuck? Guys, they did everything right. Fuck.
Some of us might need to be carried. V could carry two
Yeah,
of
wait,
us. She's
I
big.
can carry 2 people. I got you.
Here we go.
Our 2 lowest initiative.
Guess
lads, I will
we-
carry
The only ones I'm
you.
not going to put on initiative, these guys aren't going to join it this round because they are focused up. These guys and the priests are focused up on the fight. It's basically the knights and the leader, all definitely not wanting you to go inside. Okay, let me put him on there and then give disadvantage. Okay. Up first, immediately V, you see as they kind of turn around and call out against you.
All right. Okay, so would we like to just get Tack, you're technically ahead of me. Should I just get Desmond in here? What's the vibe? Nah?
What
What do you mean, nah?
The
Nah.
guy,
the
you want-
hell?
Okay, yeah, let's move the guy with the highest AC so the dog dies to the Minotaur next turn. That's a really... Is that
We
what you guys
can't
want?
concern ourselves with the
Dog
dog.
haters?
All right, let's worry about the more important things here.
I do have my dog.
Okay, what do you guys want me to do?
Well,
I don't know what the plan is.
Here's the big problem. The next initiative is the guy who is probably the most
Yes.
aggro right now
The-
towards us, and
100%.
also the closest danger. Desmond needs to be the one to put the wall down, and they are slow as fuck right now.
I have an idea.
Here.
Wait, could I Misty step through wall? No.
No. That's just
Yes.
something
No?
you can see.
Okay.
Needs to be somewhere you see.
All right. You can't see through a wall of force?
No, you can't miss
You
step
can.
through it.
You
Oh.
can you step through a wall of force though? Does it allow
You have
magic
to
to
be
pass
able to
through?
see where
you
you're
can
going,
check.
is all.
But does
The
wall of
force
force
gauge.
prevent you from doing
Maybe
it?
only if it's a bar, if it's the bar version.
Okay.
Here's the thing. If V picks up 2 people and dashes into the cave, Carlisle can pick up 1 more and move very quickly as well if I use a surgical lens. That gets us
The problem
everyone
is
but that pesky dog.
Yeah.
My dog.
Yeah, you can
my
miss
other
step through a
thought
wall of
was-
force. It just says physically.
You can? Okay.
Yeah.
My other thought was both of these guys go before. So I could try to grapple the Minotaur.
Mm-hmm.
And then I could, once Desmond gets the wall of force up, I can Misty step through if you guys want to handle this guy. But I don't know. Obviously, that's going to, I don't know. That was just
but
my
what do we
thought.
think their leader can do? Because I don't go until after him.
I don't know.
That's what I'm afraid of.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's suggestioned.
Does that mean anything now? We're doing something that's against
he's
their
yelling at
design.
us to stop now. Yeah.
Yeah, he would stop you. I mean, he's not going to try and kill you guys right now, but in his mind, you are running towards the biggest villain that he's ever known of. So he's going to try and stop you from going through.
Yeah, I don't know. What, I grab people and dash, or I try to
Yeah,
grapple
I mean,
this
we're just
guy?
trying to withdraw gracefully, yeah. So
Yeah, we're just trying to leave.
Worst case, this guy chases us into the cave and we separate him from everyone else
block
and then
him
we
off.
clean him the fuck up.
Yeah,
Like, if it comes down to it, that's not as bad as the other option.
true. All right. Can I pick up both Tack and Desmond?
And say just one person. Oh, well,
Yeah, I was worried about that too. Because technically I picked up 2.
yeah, grappling
out of
is...
combat, though.
Yeah, 2 out of combat. The problem is if I introduce it into combat
Right,
at
right,
large
right.
size, I think
Yeah.
it's probably going to be just 1.
Wait. I could clotted tendril one of you to pull you towards me if you fail it.
That's what I thought you were
intentionally.
going
Yeah.
to suggest before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
doesn't it do insane damage?
No, it's like 1d10 necrotic, I think. Yeah.
It's mostly the effect that's strong on that. So then
Yeah, it's mostly the effect, just pulling you towards me. Yeah. And that's within 30 feet of me. So I can, any creature within 30 feet, if they fail it, I can pull them within 10 feet of, or sorry, within 5 feet of me. So do you want me to do that?
That could work.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Are you going into the cave and then pulling
I would
people
grab, yeah, I would grab Desmond as my action, and then as a bonus action, I would Clotted Tendril attack. Or either way.
You can Clotted Tendril me. I have more health.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I would grab tack and then Clotted Tendril Desmond to pull them. So it's like I'm carrying 2 people for the cost of 1 action, essentially.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Okay, I'll put all of 3 in there. Roll the Clotted Tendril attack.
6. Sorry. Sorry.
6 points in the necrotic. You 3 are pulled into there. Okay. Anything else on your turn?
That's it.
Okay. So Bosram is going to
fucking dog
rush forward. I mean, he's not going to grab your dog. He's going to try and grapple Carlisle to drag him back.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it just doesn't. I can't imagine someone chasing after a group and grabbing their dog.
No, yeah.
You know, it doesn't really make sense.
No, I get it.
He runs over. He's going to try and grab you. 22. You have to beat athletics or acrobatics.
Ugh. Acrobatics is definitely going to be what I'll be using. Thank you. My sheet closed again. Hang on.
I've been having weird issues today, Joe.
Yes, please. Acrobatics. That's gonna be a 22.
Okay, meet or beat. Yeah, you manage just to slither away from his arms. He kind of gets his arms on you, like push yourself around him. He fails the grapple, and then he'll go, "Damn it!" And he's gonna try and hit you with his longsword. 28 to hit. For 8 points of slashing and 14 points of radiant damage. As he just drives his blade against you and slices you. You feel like they scrape against your new arm and then against the chest. You are agents of him. That's his turn. It's your turn.
Morgan goes right after Carlisle, so I'm guessing Carlisle's gonna look down at Biscuit. And he's gonna just
oh my god, wait, redemption moment?
And maybe you're lucky. You're lucky.
you little rat. Carlisle's gonna pick up Biscuit. How far is it? I want to get to V and the others. What's the distance on that?
Probably like 30 feet into the cave.
Yeah,
okay, then I'm not gonna need to use my dice for that. Carlisle's gonna carry Biscuit and get to the others.
Okay. You disengage, I'm imagining?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. That'll be your turn. Morgan. You just seen as the slice goes across him, he grabs the dog and runs. The Minotaur leans up.
Yeah, Morgan will just give him a glance in his direction and then go inside. Follow
Okay.
him.
You rush inside.
Doesn't even draw a sword.
The next knight is this guy. He's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. He'll run into the cave, chasing after you guys.
Guys, I'm not so sure you should do this.
And then this guy is also going to be coming into the cave with all of you. He'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And then he'll be in there with you. We'll organize how it looks inside. The two of them just rushing in to try and pull you back and be like, stop! You don't know where you're going! Stop right now! Looking at rushing through.
Fellas.
Tack.
Can I command someone who I've charmed?
Yeah.
Command wasn't a charm, yeah.
They're separate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. If
You also technically have advantage on persuasion checks against people that you are actively charming.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's true. Okay.
Now, also the DC for him to let you go and meet Desire would be very high. This is like
Yeah, that's the
genuinely
thing.
going. Yeah, this
I
is.
think I have to
It's
just
sick.
command
you have
him
a
to
plus
leave.
16 or like 17 or some shit now on your goddamn
Just use a
I do have a plus 18 on
18.
persuasion. Yeah,
Plus 18, yeah. Could try and command flee him out of the cave, I guess.
that's what I was gonna do. Is
Still
tell
would
him
do
to
it until
leave.
his turn, and as soon as my turn's up, I was just gonna separate us.
Oh, that's true.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Oh, guess they're locked in a hell in a cell with us.
They are
toast.
about 10 feet behind you, I believe, because they are they had to
so
run
we
from
could
outside.
wall and force like just a little ways
Yeah, I'm
into
putting
the
between us
cave.
and them.
Okay.
What if I vortex warped them out?
I
So
mean,
we
they
wouldn't
make
have to deal
saves.
with them.
It's
We wouldn't have to deal with them anyways. They're going to be on the other side of the
Yeah,
wall.
I'd save your spells because we don't know if we're gonna get another rest for.
Okay.
We're not.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I could feel it.
It's just a
Spoiler, we
bad
are.
scene
Okay.
here now.
Yeah.
vibes are off now.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So they're not. Aren't they literally with us? Doesn't that
No,
what
well,
you
they're
said?
10
Behind
feet away.
us, I think.
10 feet away, because they technically ran
Okay.
So we
from
can wall of
the middle of the map.
force.
Rest
I'm
of
just
you
going to
guys.
put a wall
Between
between
us.
us.
Yeah, they're gonna run into a wall basically.
Okay, then I will ready a command action in case something weird happens. But
Okay. Against who? The main guy.
against the main guy,
Okay.
'cause I
Desmond.
think he'd give us more guff.
How wide is the cave mouth?
10 feet, just about 12 feet overall.
Okay, I could sandwich so many of these walls against each other. 10 walls, all. Just, it's the
For a
thickest.
second, I thought you were gonna
Wall of force
sandwich
you'd
one
ever
of the
seen.
guys between the walls. I'm like, that's fucking dark as hell.
I wish.
So you're gonna
Best
lock
bit is
down
when
this.
like this goes horribly wrong and we're trying to flee later on and there's just 10 layers
Can you
of
just
fucking
do
wall
it?
of force that we can't dispel.
Yes, true.
Yeah.
So you're locking down the areas between them and then behind them as well, I'm guessing.
Yeah, why not? Let's just
Okay.
make it all weird.
Well, these kind of walls go out. We'll end initiative there because you see immediately they're blocked off, and you see them kind of trying. You yelling, but you can't hear the voice on the other side. Nothing physically can pass through, so you can just see this screaming at you to come back, roaring at you to do so. I think at one point he would definitely kind of reach on his belt, realize it's gone, but like shaking his head. Like trying to get you to warn you to not go through. He still sees you as kind of like not necessarily allies, but at least protected because of the charm spell.
He doesn't want something bad to happen to us.
Yeah, he's like fearing that you
Yeah.
guys are backing into a bear cave essentially, and he's kind of trying to get you out. He's bashing his hammer against the wall, but nothing's happening, leaving you all
You'll
alone
thank us for this.
in the cave.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure they're going to thank us given what's on the other side of the wall they're keeping out right now, but we've seen what they can do. So,
Joe,
Mhm.
do we all see the dagger differently?
Yes. So,
Oh,
however you imagine the dagger, what is the perfect dagger to you? Is exactly how it would appear.
Definitely a beauty thing, guys.
What do I see?
Good question. I mean, it's formulated. I would say this. What does Morgaine imagine a dagger to be? What does Morgaine imagine something stunning to look like? Something that is, if it's manifested as magic, what would kind of be depicted for Morgaine? There's almost like picturing it into your mind.
I was more like, do I see a dagger at all?
Oh, you would. Yeah, it's definitely a dagger in
Okay.
shape.
I mean, Morgaine doesn't really deal in the intricacies of craftsmanship. It would just be a handle and a blade.
But it
Yes.
does look appealing. It looks like a good side weapon to you. Like it looks like something like it has this kind of firm grip. It's a good size. But you'd all be able to appear at it.
The sharpest of edges.
You can see the cave goes on for some time. It's through the mountain, heading towards the cliff face on the other side. A dark, long, lonely cave.
well, Desmond, and I think we can all tell it's some kind of magic, but we should probably try to figure out what it is when we get to the other side of the cave.
Hmm.
We can identify
Just
it
to
while we walk.
remind you all, we can't take too long doing whatever it is we're doing. That wall's only going to last 10 minutes, and as soon as it's down, they're probably bolting this way.
How long does identify take?
I have
10
to
minutes?
cast it normally, not
10
no,
minutes.
Cast,
Okay.
its ritual is 10 minutes. I would
Cast
have
it-
to do
yeah.
a 1 minute cast.
Hmm.
I'd have to use
Okay.
the spell slot for it.
Probably worth
We
it
can
for
wait
us to
until we're-
It
understand.
seems worth it.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it's not.
purpose.
Yeah.
I think it's not 1 minute. It's Oh no, it is a 1 minute. Sorry, no, you're absolutely right. I thought it was an action. Okay, yeah, it's 1 minute.
Ritual would be 10 minutes.
10 minutes because 10 times. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's 1 minute to cast it.
Can you do it while walking?
I'm gonna say to you, if you start walking, there's gonna be things that happen. So it's gonna be a case of you can.
Okay, let's do it now. We'll do it now then. And then.
You cast Identify onto it. The blade appears, and you would find, as rightly said, by Tech, an artifact, the Blade of Beauty.
Oh.
Beauty. Change.
No, I feel like it was originally Beauty's.
Probably, yes.
Change probably took it after
Change is
swapping.
now sending it.
Who would like to read it? It's an artifact weapon, so it's going to be strong. Artifacts are the highest form of rarity.
Crazy already. Good lord.
Boy, oh boy.
Who want to read?
Go on, Dag. Go on,
I'll read it.
boy.
It's a dagger.
Yeah.
A curled blade that looks almost like the claw of a cat. This blade is imbued to look beautiful to any who witness it. Its design changes from person to person, leaving it in the eye of the beholder. You gain a +3 to attack and damage rolls with this magic weapon. On a critical hit, the creature is automatically blinded by your majesty until the end of your next turn. Hinder the Hideous. If you hit an aberration or celestial with this weapon, they take an additional 2d10 force damage, and if they're shapeshifting, they return to their original form.
Whoa,
Redefine oneself. When you wield this blade, you can cast Alter Self as a magic action. When cast this way, it lasts indefinitely and does not require concentration. Eye of the Beholder. Once per long rest, you're able to use a magic action to channel 3 eyes onto the metal of the blade and use the Eye Raise ability of a Beholder, firing off 3. Random properties. This blade has the following random properties. The major detrimental property can only be removed from the blade if it is driven through the eye of a dead beholder. 1 minor beneficial, 1 major, 1 minor detrimental, 1 major.
We'll
And
roll
then
those in a
destroying
second.
the blade.
Oh boy.
A creature attuned to the blade can destroy it by implanting it into the keyhole within the central chamber of the Vault of Beauty. Its magic would activate the vault and begin its function.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Shit. What
So-
the fuck?
Let's roll the minor beneficial and the minor detrimental, then the major of both. I don't know what this is going to be. This is just what happens with artifact weapons. They usually come with this. Want to give me a D100 there, Carlisle? And yes, earlier on, the legendary rolled a dagger, and I was like, ugh. It would have been a weird timing for that dagger. You would have even used it
That
once.
is a 12.
A 12 on the minor beneficial. While attuned to the artifact, you gain proficiency in 1 skill of the DM's choice. I'm going to say because it's beauty, it'll be performance. So you get a proficiency in performance. The minor detrimental.
99.
99. While you're attuned to the artifact, beasts within 30 feet of you that have a challenge rating of 6 or lower are hostile towards you. Basically, animals hate you.
That checks out, man.
Birds fucking taking swipes at me.
Yeah.
Wait, does that include
You would
Biscuit?
get no biscuit would technically count as a construct, but you would technically, if you're walking on if you're walking down a street, you might get attacked by magpies or rats and stuff. You just you know
That's really funny. Damn it.
a major beneficial property or D100.
Also 100. 99 again.
Oh, while attuned to the artifact, you would have immunity to blinded, deafened, petrified, and stunned.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Holy
That's
fuck.
pretty fucking strong.
And then the
Holy fuck.
major detrimental, you want to roll low here, I think.
24.
That's pretty low. When you become attuned to the artifact, you do take 8d10 psychic damage. So it's actually not that bad, considering it is
Oh, it's just a one time.
it's a one time.
One time.
It's not a great time for it, but it's a one time.
Not a great time, but it's one time.
We can fill up.
We have potions. That's
Yeah, I
it.
don't want
that
is
wand
fucked.
with good berries that we could pop off and eat.
What was the Joe? What's the highest detrimental one in major? Just out of like curiosity.
97 to 100 is while attuned to the artifact, you can't spend hit point dice or regain hit points. So really
Ew.
fucking bad.
So it's really useless.
Really,
if they
really
roll
bad.
that.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Okay. Can you send those beneficial and detrimentals somewhere so they're on a sheet?
I can indeed. I'll put it under the item itself. So when you scroll down, you'll see it.
Oh. I think in like Desmond identifying it, Carlisle's trying to figure out in here what necessarily indicates that it would immediately defeat desire, because like there's the shape-shifting aspects of like undoing that, but there's not like a banishment aspect in this. It just
The
seems to do more
shape-shifting might
damage.
be a major mechanic.
I
Yeah.
wonder.
We don't
Well,
know.
it's certainly gonna
This
help.
thing is stacked, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, I mean, if you're willing to suffer the headache that comes with using it to begin with.
Guessing we're like walking while we're like walking like
Okay.
kind of
Yeah.
slowly while
Okay,
we're
now we are.
trying to figure this out.
You, as you begin walking, you can feel the magic permeating down from this cave. This is not the song holds off any actual magic that might step in your way. But there's a point where you'd see like forming in front of you. You would see first. Actually, give me D20 rolls. Everyone, just a standard D20.
16,
6.
13.
Okay, this is the order we'll do this in. The yeah, just update that. Okay, and save changes. Okay, you should be able to scroll down beneath the item and see them. You who are the lowest?
That'd be Desmond. No, Tech.
Tech,
Yeah,
as
me.
you're walking along, you'd see this kind of wisping kind of energy form up and turn into Chris and say, "You're making a mistake. The closer you get to this, the closer you come to your own demise." It's walking like backwards, like floating almost along the ground behind you, in front of you as you walk. Think about those you love. Think about those you care about. Those who could get hurt if you do the wrong thing.
Kirkwood look a little panicked. Do you guys see this?
Doesn't really appear to you yet.
See what?
Do I see it? Or is it more of a desire's ability?
This is
and
just
not
desire.
magic?
This is the nature of desire. Yeah.
If
Yeah,
anything's
figured.
going to get in your head, it's going to be now. It's going to get worse.
I'd say you'd see this more again. You'd see almost like 10. The runes of an aberration are kind of like this. Imagine like a spherical ball of like ever shifting rune patterns. So you can always see like the stretched shapes. So you can definitely see it's in this area with you. It's like almost like embedded into all the walls, almost like a mycelium, like mushroom. It's kind of all across this area.
Interesting. Okay.
What do you do, Tak?
Tech would sort of shake their head. I'm not talking to you.
Didn't say anything.
No, it's Chris. It's
And then it forms up for Desmond. You see this elderly man, the one you saw in your memories. The father figure that created you.
Desmond. It's me, boy. You go down this path, you can never find me. You can never come save me. Turn back now. Turn back and live your life.
Can't do that, Pa.
It forms up in front of you, Morgaine. And you'd feel that presence of Sir Kittic.
You released so many of them. You have not done your duty. You wander this path, you are lost. You're being corrupted. You're being used. Return to the order. Set things right there. This is not your fight.
Pushing
push
it.
through.
Okay.
I mean, I don't see a soul, right? So I just know it's bullshit.
Yeah. V. It forms up for you. It's not a figure you necessarily recognize. You feel familiarity. A feminine moth figure standing there with very pale skin. It almost looks like you. My sweet girl. You have had your revenge. This is not your fight now. You must protect your people. Don't disappoint me. Don't disappoint your mother. Return. Don't throw your life here at the end of nowhere.
He looks genuinely like stopped in her tracks. But I'm gonna assume Carlisle is walking ahead of her, and she looks beyond the visage and sees Carlisle, and she just pushes past it.
You start getting closer to the cave exit. And it forms up in front of you, Carlisle, and you see Father Quincy. I'm not gonna try and trick you. I'll tell you exactly what will happen here. I will kill your friends. I will kill you. But before I do, I'll tell them exactly who you are, who you were when I knew you, what you did to all those people that you did the last time you were here, and it's gonna happen again, but this time it's the ones you're closest to. You killed me. Now you're gonna kill them if you carry on going. But you turn your back. I'll give it back to you. Without any consequence.
I'm not too concerned anymore about whether or not everyone knows about my past, but I can tell one thing for sure. I must be scared right now. I've seen how strong you are. I don't know what this is in my hand, but it seems like it sure is bothering you.
And I'm going to attune to it while I'm talking to him.
Okay.
Because he probably would have been walking while he's attuning to the dagger. So I'll take the damage, which is 8d10.
8d10.
Take 45.
You feel like your hand's struggling. We can manifest it as this, the idea that it is, I mean, you're trying to attune to like a godly weapon. He goes, it is a nasty drink you got there. It's true. It would hurt. But you have to get through so much more to get to me. And I will not hold off. But I need to save my strength for the other one. It's not you I'm scared of. I know you're capable. I know the lot of you are capable. And then it appears to all of you. In the form of this Father Quincy you don't know. I know what you can do. I know what it's going to take to kill you all. I understand that I'm no fool. But I need to save my strength of what comes after you. What happens if you distract me enough that you let it in? We don't survive that. I will not allow you to defeat me here. Not today, not ever. Entrance to the cave, the exit, coming up. The light kind of gleaming through. It's dark here. Almost nighttime kind of falling over a shroud. Last chance.
I don't think so.
Fine. Well, you ain't the first that came up to my cave. You ain't the first to visit my temple. As you kind of like come out of the cave entrance, you can see it's a very tight area. Only about 20 or so feet before you actually see, or like 25 feet before the entrance of the actual temple itself. It's built so it overlooks a mountain that you can see the winds of desire kind of envelop around it. This greenish kind of glow, almost like a storm enveloping the area. And you can see inside and around the area are the custodians and the enforcers of the Dreadvault. You see, there's many others in this woodland that I can tempt and use, and I will. You see the custodians hold their great big kind of staves, the two-sided blades, and kind of stare forwards, completely enveloped. I told them who the enemy is. I told them who to watch out for. I know you ain't getting past all of them. And even if you do get past a few of them, how you gonna survive beyond what's past my wall? You want death. It's that way. Or it's in here. You see the body kind of forms up in the air, and you see this kind of greenish smoke, and it's like a bunch of heads kind of bursting out of this apparition in the middle. A ghostly form. And it whispers. Custodians, enforcers, these are your enemies. Prevent them from getting inside. Leave none alive. And they arm their spears. You will not get what you desire in my temple. You see the apparition rises and grows. A flash of green. And we will leave that there for this week as we kick into the fight against Desire next week on episode 108.
Oh boy.
Hot dog.
All right. Nicely done, guys. You guys are entering into a big old fight next week. So ready with your stuff. Think about what you want to do. And then we'll dive into it. You are up against some thralls along with Desire itself, manifested into various creatures around it. So we will finish there. We'll do a shout out and whatnot, and we will get going. Who would like to do their shout out first? I'll leave it to you guys. I always push an order.
Boys, what?
Yes.
All right, next.
Fuck. Twitch.tv/tomato. Sam.
Yep. What's up?
Where can people find you, Samuel?
I'm right here, man. Twitch.tv/JoeFudge.
He's right here. Twitch.tv/Strippin.
I'm right here right now.
He's right here right now. Dodger.
Hi, everybody. I'm at Dexbonus, and I have no idea what I'm playing next week.
Nice.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, Dodger.
Thanks.
Reban.
Twitch.tv/Bree, and I finished all of Resident Evil.
What now?
What do you do now?
What do you do?
Congratulations.
I don't know.
Now you can play the
I might-
pathologic games.
yeah, let's go.
Have you ever played the Golden Idol games?
That's
We told you to play those before.
No.
You've never played Golden Idol?
Golden Idols are really fun.
Oh, you would.
No.
Golden Idol's an awesome.
Really fun.
Yeah, I
Awesome.
haven't.
For a note taker, you would love it.
Fuck that. Play Hypnospace Outlaw. Okay, that's a
good.
real game.
That's true. isn't it? You can play both. They're very
Am I
good.
writing all of these down?
Yeah,
Have
you
you done
like
the
those.
RE9 DLC?
It's a DLC.
The roguelike that just came out, it was just a free update. It's not
Yeah,
a
yeah,
story,
yeah.
so I'm not super
Yeah.
interested
She doesn't
right
care
now.
if there's no story.
She can't write notes on that.
She's not here for
Can't
the
take notes on a
gameplay.
roguelike. I will say the gameplay was very fun.
Playing
in
Resident
RE9.
Evil for the
It was great.
story?
Well, that's
What can I
that's why it was the
say?
unique perspective. Because I don't.
Yeah.
By the end of it, what's your overall take on Resident Evil story?
Yeah.
Oh, just, suspend your disbelief, people, because whatever they say goes. Whatever they say goes. I often felt like I was in the cuck chair and I just had to let it happen. Whenever I tried to question something about the lore, my chat would be like, no,
Don't think about it.
Works.
Yeah.
I'm like,
that's it.
okay.
Amazing. Shane.
Yeah.
Hey, I did a few streams now in my new place. It's been fun, but my puppy is teething for the next few months, and she will not
Chewing
leave
everything.
me alone. If I leave her alone for an hour, the house will be torn up. So streams will be a little sporadic for the next month and a half. All that's dealt with, and then
Happy Mother's
we're
Day,
back
Shane.
again.
Because you're going through the teething
Thanks.
stage.
Baby. Yeah.
Yeah, little wee baby. There is a Patreon if you want to see behind the scenes. I now do these kind of post-episode talks where I describe all the things that were planned and what went off cuff, all that kind of stuff. So if you want to see those kind of videos, sign up to the Patreon. They're on the basic form right now until I work and we manufacture the whole Patreon. Otherwise, yeah, we'll be back next week. It's a big old battle next week. They have their first artifact item. There will be a selection of these items that can be found around the world now. You guys are getting into the overpowered big stages of the game, so you'll find some fun ones and ones which will come in use depending on it, and see how they kind of get put to use. Although you kind of know the weaknesses of these enemies. It's just getting them there. We'll be back next week for the big old battle and the confrontation, the final confrontation with Desire. So we'll see you guys then. Thanks everyone for watching, and thanks everyone for playing. See you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.